You can now rate. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. We speak morning, Ranchante, Right to Be Told, Alfreda, Reese's, Sammy Dizzle, People in the Sky. As y'all come in, don't mind. He'll be here long. Drop this music. 1, 2, 3, hit it. I don't feel like all that music right now. Everybody know the 2 topics I'm going to talk about real quick, real fast. And I'm getting out of here, getting my whole Saturday day out somewhere. And my sister's is something. Y'all. This first thing I'm going to talk about is I don't really want to say too much about it because I don't like getting into family businesses. Everybody know who I'm talking about, little Lala over there. And her mother and her grandmother. I don't know what happened to make her mother come on like that. Everybody already discussed it last night or whatever. I'm putting my 2 cents in it so I can leave it alone real quick. I don't have a lot to say about it. Only thing I have to say about that is that family need plenty counseling and spiritual counseling. And there's 3 generations. A lot of people don't believe in generational curses, but that don't mean you curse, like voodoo curse, anything like that. It just means like something going on to your family, and it's from generation to generation, a learned behavior. And it has to stop somewhere. So my prayers are to that family that Lala is the one that finally put a stop to it. I'm thinking that since this young lady is thinking that she wants to go to college and do something for herself, and maybe when she start having children, she'll be the one to put a stop to that, and maybe her children would learn better, or she would teach them better. Seeing what her grandmother, great grandmother, mother, whoever went through. That's my thoughts on it. I wish them well. I'm not going to kiki about it. Only thing that I'm going to say about it negatively is Shawshank. You know what? You dirty. You low down and you dirty. You took that little girl's money. I don't know for $3,000, but I remember it was over 1,000 people in that chat. So I know good and well it was more than $100. It was more money than just a piece of the soda or whatever you gave her. That's what I got to say about it. But when I drop my link, because people got other things, people still want to talk about it, got other things to talk about, that's fine. But that's all I have to say. I don't have no other opinion about it. I'm gonna stay out of it because y'all heard that lady say, no matter what's going on, it's still a child. And y'all remember me giving a lie one time saying, I don't care if you got the lowest down mom in the world, there's a natural love that's gonna always be there no matter what. Okay? No matter what. Maybe one day Rita might get clean, apologize, do whatever she gotta do. I don't know. But there's always, they say we can, in other words, sound like to me, we can do it, y'all can't. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. I'm just knowing it's always going to be a natural love there. And who's to say this family won't heal, you know what I'm saying, in the future? That's why I can't say nothing about it. Who's to say they're not going to heal? But that's what they sound like. And she said, and that's still my mother. And she said, that's still my daughter. And that is true. That is so true, y'all. Good morning, Alfreda. Okay, so anyway, y'all, and I'm gonna be very quick this morning. We're trying to be, because I gotta get out of here, y'all. Good morning, Tracy. Did y'all stay up last night? Cause let me tell y'all what happened to me before I go on to this Atlanta trip. I fell asleep after watching somebody, probably after I got through watching them or something like that. I slept for a long time. Oh my God, I woke up, I looked at my clock, it said 8:30. I said, oh, I oversleep, y'all. I jumped up rushing, just rushing, trying to hurry up. I said, okay, I'll get dressed. Oh no, I'm gonna do my life first while you get in the shower. Took my meds that I take every morning, the whole 9 yards. My husband was already in the kitchen. I said, well, hey, let me oversleep. It's 8:30. It's 8:30. Yes, 8:30. I said, yeah, but it's 8:30. I gotta rush. Girl, it was 8:30 at night. I done got up, took my little vitamin, my little blood pressure pill, um, the fish oil tabs I take, the vitamin. Anyway, and I already took some in the morning. So that means I slept hard. That means I needed that nap. I usually don't take naps. I slept like a baby. I got up thinking it was 8:30 in the morning. It was 8:30 in the evening. So anyway, I woke up, stayed up a little while, got busy. Okay, I calmed down, start trying to watch stuff on TV besides the killing of our young men, watching Honey Boo Boo, all kind of little crazy stuff. So finally, about 10:30, my time, I get on the laptop and I see ZT and Rico. And they seemed like they was having so much fun. Rico had his big old bottle of Hennessy in his hand. He was talking about some Martell in the other room. I never did see uh, Rico's man, but he kept kind of alluding that he was there talking to him or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking they even put the StreamYard on. I jumped on there just to say, hi, I'm glad to see y'all having fun. Y'all have fun the whole 9 yards. Talking to the both of them, Rico speaking to me, and then that just to fall asleep and wake up to see all hell had them broke loose. I don't know if they was tipsy. I don't know. Some people saying it was me judging, running around looking at this morning, saying something was planned. I don't know what went on. All I know is it was kind of disappointing thing. And they were wrestling and they was wrestling hard. I thought maybe they was going to get into a fist fight. They was talking bad to each other, but then at one point Rico sat on the bed and ZT was still talking. So I'm thinking, well, they just tipsy having fun, just roughing it. But then I'm thinking everybody say that it was real. And I was up there saying, thinking in my mind, why they gonna be jealous? Rico finally got a nice trip, somebody treating him nice. And I'm enjoying that the young man is enjoying himself, And even though I had a little history, and I don't got nothing against Rico. I like Rico. He's just a young man too. I feel like, eventually gonna do some things too to put himself together. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody rush him to do nothing. He's a grown man, and when he feel like doing what he feel like he needs to do, he's gonna do it. And y'all know I like ZT too, so I can't get in the middle of that. But I am going to voice my opinion. I just felt kind of disappointed. I said, wow, I thought he treated him to a trip. And then I find out that he gave the man his money back, $500 or something of what he paid, because he's a man and he don't want nobody paying for him. He don't want nobody throwing in his face, I did this for you, I did that for you, or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to start dropping my link early because I don't plan on staying here too long. I got to get out of here today, y'all. I'm going to stir crazy. Today's Saturday. I don't know if I want to go over there and get my grandchild, go at my son's house and just go out to Mr. Sister, go whatever I want to do. But y'all, that's everything in a nutshell with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too much to say about it. I missed everything. Yeah, me too. I prayed out. Like I said, I went to sleep watching them have fun. Then I wake up early and I'm rolling around looking at all everything's still up. I said, oh no, they didn't. I mean, I was just happy for them. So I'm wondering, was it the liquor? Because some people, get that liquor. Now ZT, I didn't know he drank that much. I know he drank. And I can't say it was all liquor Rico because he doing what he normally do. So I don't think he's a happy, and I don't want to use the word drunk. I'm not calling him drunk, but y'all know what I mean. Because look like when he tipsy, when he at home, he playing his music. He would peel up his little shirt and roll his little tummy, and little stuff like that. So I can't put it on that. So I don't know what it was. All I know is, like I said, I went to sleep, jumped on that StreamYard, and as I was getting off, Castro jumped on there. Then of course Sir King jumped on there, and they cussed him out. Well, ZD cussed him out, letting him know he don't like him. And so I said, okay, these young men having a nice time. I like to see a young man getting along like that, having a nice time. That's all it was with me. And I left until this morning. I already got on the treadmill early while listening to Rico ZT. You too, Tammy? Yeah. African Crow says both parties were intoxicated. You think it was also that it was the liquor? One of those sleep. So everybody right here kind of missed everything. They fall asleep early like I did too. I was hoping for somebody that knew about it, that watched the whole thing of what happened, the reason why they start fighting. Hop on here and kind of tell me about it. I don't know, other than that, or what I said, what happened, and what I'm watching this morning. Going back up. Did I speak to you, Tracy? Good morning, Tracy. Tracy's in the house. What you think about that, Tracy? I know you've been up all night, though, haven't you? What you think about that? Wasn't you feeling happy, thinking he was going to have a nice time like I was? Didn't you feel like that? I don't know. So anyway, that's what it is. So now we got another Atlanta gate, and we know who's going to be rubbing it in the ground over there. Oh, Juicy Booty. Which don't nobody really care, but that's who's going to do that. Oh, Juicy Booty. I know about mainly came to a boiling point because he felt he kept. Oh, really? You said no bless. Oh, you just stay up all night? Hey, right to be told. Yeah, was disrespect. ZT was disrespecting Rico, and the guy. Cause like I said, the point I saw there was just drinking and having fun. Maybe you could come on and tell me that part of it, because I don't know what started. Like I said, I'm trying to watch it this morning, and like I said, something totally different than what I saw when I jumped on the StreamYard. I said, okay, y'all young man, have some fun. I gotta go, and that's how it went. And that was like 10 something my time, and I went to bed. I laid down. Next thing I know, I went back to sleep after sleeping all day anyway. I don't know what happened. And why was ET keep trying? He the one, planning the trip a whole month ago for them to get together and have some fun. So I don't get that one either, y'all. But a lot of things I don't get, and I guess they meant for me to get. Some things just ain't my beeswax, aka business. Okay, like that family over there ain't my business. I can't do nothing but offer them some prayers. Okay, so you want to hop on here, right to be told. Mm-hmm. I'm disappointed also, because I really thought they was having fun. I'm telling y'all, when I left, that's what they were doing. I don't know what it is. And then for us, them talking about setup. What do you mean setup? What kind of setup? They're not a part of that Sean Gacy crew there as far as doing whatever it is they're doing. But when ZT first made the first small video, he was playing in the envelope. He had wrote the NDA. And I spoke, he said, hey, Bless, I got my NDA, whatever you could, yeah, NDA. And it was funny. I bust out laughing. I said, come and try to catch y'all go live. It's getting late. And I did catch it, like I said. Oh, that's some fun. Paint my kitchen. I remember them days I used to do the painting. Back then, it was also wallpapering too. I would do the wallpapering and stuff over the back behind the stove and stuff, and the rest paint. That's a lot of fun, huh? Maybe not while you're doing it, but when you get through, you're gonna love your decorations. Sammy say I had a feeling. Good morning, One Shanty. Sammy say I had a feeling
good morning.
that something was gonna happen. Good morning, Morty. Girl,
Hey, good morning. Good morning, chat. How y'all feeling this morning? Hello? Can you hear me, Bless?
I'm listening, baby.
Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, with the Lala situation,
Either one of them,
and
yeah.
with the Lala situation and with Shawshank. I remember when all them people was giving them cash apps and stuff, and I do know that was like over $1,000.
Yeah.
So Shawshank, she is bogus for not like really, she was trying to pretend like she's so honest. Oh, I'm gonna get her money to Lala, but you didn't. You only gave them but 100 and something,
Ain't that something?
and
Ain't that low down dirty?
some pizza, and some pop.
Low down. And
Yeah,
she be
she
the
low
main one over
down.
here. She be the main one on here because I don't be wanting nobody to send me money. She be saying stuff like that. I don't care about no
She
cash
say
out.
that
Y'all ain't
all
gotta
the
send me
time.
all the time. Like she don't care about that. Now,
Right.
common sense tell you, even if it won $3,000, it was over 1,000 people, and everybody was donating.
Yes,
And she
everybody
used
was
that family for
donating.
a click. She used that family for a click and a view. She didn't care nothing
Exactly.
about la. It brought people over to her chat. Now she gonna get a girl $100, a soda pop and a pizza. I believe that young lady. I believe it. She
Yeah,
ain't got no reason to
because
lie.
I mean, it would when I say it was so many people flooding with the super chats. That's why I'm saying, Shawshank, how you gonna sit there and say, "Oh, the people only gave like 100 and something, and I gave all of the money to them"? No, you did not.
No, you
You
didn't.
not being honest. You sitting there lying.
People were sending tens, 20s, hundreds to
Yes,
the cash app. People were sending 10, 20,
yes,
hundreds
because I
to
was in
the
that
super
line
chat
that day. Yes,
and also to the super chat. So she lying.
exactly.
And that's
And
why
then
Lala,
that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? With Rita making up with Shawshank or whatever, because ain't nowhere in the world somebody finna get on here and drag my child, and I'm finna ever be cool with them. Screw some YouTube and all this junk and trying to be cool with people. I have friends, I have family, and I just don't understand, Rita, how you reconcile stuff with her. Yes, I could reconcile with somebody if they didn't hit so hard, but she hit, with the kids. I could
yeah,
never be cool with you. That's
no,
why I don't understand Rita. Being
I
cool
don't
with
either.
people. She being cool with SB. He ain't she ain't the sex photos or whatever he got of her is still on Patreon. The
Probably
video.
is. Probably is. He made money off her sex photo. And,
Exactly.
and everybody that hit below the belt that did the dirtiest things to her is who she over there rolling with, because she thinking they're going to start flooding her again with cash apps and super chats. And then when they super chat at $10, $20, she get to talk about her family even more. Now, I don't drag Rita, but I got to say this morning, Rita, you're wrong. You done
Yeah.
sold your family for whatever it is
For
you're
a
trying to buy,
coin.
$10 to $20.
Exactly. And
What?
then I don't understand why she done teamed up with Fat Babe, because Fat Babe then drug Baby J. You
Yes,
know, and
yes.
then Fat Babe be sitting over there acting like she a saint. That's why when she talk about God, when Fat Babe talk about God, when I just straight up turn my nose up. Because all this you doing the devil works all week long, and then you want to have the nerve to bring God into it. Do not bring God. God is not in this mess. He is
No,
not
God
about
is
all
not.
this mess and confusion. That's why when
No, it's
people
not.
go Juicy J be bringing up God, I turn my nose up.
And
Uh-uh.
that, to me, that's just demonic. You're using God's name in vain to get money. Okay?
Exactly.
That's what it is, money. Ain't no God in it, no way. She came over here playing like she was a prophetess, a evangelist. She did, she that. All until she was able to jump herself into somebody else's business to build that platform. Y'all, she ain't
Exactly.
nothing like she was when she used to come on in the morning when we used to tease her about that coffee and vodka, coffee and brandy, whatever she had in that cup. She came on here every morning looking crazy, hair all over the head. Soon as she started making a little change, she started putting on all that greasy makeup. That
Yeah, yeah.
Demi did it is putting stuff in her hair to pull out the edges. And I mean, and then she want to act like she in her late 20s, early 30s, want to wear something
Yeah.
way down there that's too inappropriate for her.
That's
And,
why I don't see why Rita is being dumb right now. I mean, I could reconcile with somebody like if we go at it or whatever, but when you bring my children into it, all bets is off. It ain't no coming back from that. I don't gotta say nothing to you on YouTube, and you ain't gotta say nothing to me. You not finna drag my kids and then expect me to be back cool with you. No,
no,
no.
no, and I don't
Mm-mm.
care. And then somebody just said I don't speak to a family member for talking about my daughter. I don't care what kind of situation that family got going on. Like I just said, and a lot
Exactly.
of people different opinion mine, and were they supposed to be different? I just something I don't want to comment too much on, because like I said, I don't know what the people gonna do in the future, and that's their business. You know what I'm saying? Because that mother got in here and said what y'all got to understand is, I know what's going on. That's still my
Mm-hmm.
daughter. But like I said, I did that. I did a show on there. I know y'all remember me saying, okay, if you get the lowest down mother in the world, there's still gonna always be a natural connection. I don't care what go on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. So I'm just not gonna get in it. Although they put it out there, they shouldn't have brought their thing, their dysfunction to the YouTube. I do agree with that too. But
Exactly. And
I
Rita, she just needs to calm down, stop windmilling for these people and stuff because she really been off her rocker like this week, like and last week, going off windmilling for people. SB not they not gonna windmill for you. Fat Babe not gonna windmill for
no, they
you.
not.
She need to
No, they
just
not.
calm down. She
And
need to calm
Tracy,
down.
don't keep apologizing. She said, and I never dragged nobody's kids on the fight and apologize. Well, they drag your eggs. They drag your kids. Like I
Oh, I'm not
said,
talking about you, Tracy. I'm not talking
no,
about
no,
I
I know
because
I'm
I
just talking.
understand a
She's
lot of
not saying
people been
Miss
coming for
Tiffany.
Tracy,
Miss
and
Tiffany's not saying it because of you. She's speaking in
oh,
general.
okay.
And I'm just trying to tell her don't apologize because I don't know how I would react if somebody talked to my children
Exactly. No,
live and
don't
living,
apologize.
living or dead. So no, you did what you had to do. She drugged up fallopian tubes, your eggs and everything, your eggs and all that is your children too,
Exactly.
living or non-living. So baby girl, you did what you had to
No, no,
do.
no. And I understand why Tracy done what she
Yeah,
done because it was a bunch of people coming after her and
right,
everything, and she had to get them up off of her by any
right,
means necessary. And
right,
I would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
right.
bag up off me.
Yes, right. So, like I said, I don't know how I would act in that situation. Just take like Miss Gina, her daughter, 26-year-old, and she's still getting out there windmill for her daughter. That's what she's supposed to do.
At the end of the day, I don't care if your child 40. That's still your
40.
child.
That's right. And if somebody get to talk about my son, and they grown men, they don't need mama to get out there for them, but you know I'm gonna say something. If something like that does
Exactly.
happen, come on now. But I don't know. It's just a sad situation all around.
Yeah, it
It shouldn't have
is.
been put out there, but you can tell the woman really hurt. But when she said that part, that we got to understand it's still her child and just try to leave the grandkids out to understand. But do she see that they're coming at their kids, and that's the only reason why they're dragging the grandkids? But let me say this: Rita put that a lot of stuff out there first. Because I remember when it first came on, when she kept lying saying TSCC was over there because there were some trolls. And she wouldn't fact check it to see that it really wasn't us. Nobody really watched her at all. Well, one day she was doing her daughter's hair. And her daughter was looking at her little phone. She had sit there on the stand, I'm assuming. And she was reading it. And she said, why are these people talking about me? I don't even know them. And that was the first time that we heard her Rita talking about her daughter. Rita had already talked about her daughter business. So when somebody asks who started the first, who put business up there first, Rita put her child stuff up there
Yeah,
like
Rita
that first.
she
She
put
did
all
that.
that out.
She did it. She did it. And it should have never came. Then in return, down the line, the mother's hurt. But the lady, you know what, Rita grandmother, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep seeking God. Like what you said, you said you keep seeking God, He's gonna work it out. Don't come back on here and argue with these kids. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
But another thing is, okay, Lala and them went live, but I wouldn't. Okay, they brought up the Shelly thing, but what I don't but like, why now? Why is this coming back up though?
But that's why I wanted somebody to get on here and tell me what happened. Well, first of all, Rita over there doing the most over there with Sean Brad and Shelly. I guess that's why they came up.
Right,
Maybe she said something to trigger it. That's what I'm saying. What
right.
exactly did she do to make them come up on here yesterday like that? Because they don't come
Yeah,
up here
that's what
talking
I
like
was
that.
trying to figure out. Like, why now?
She done said something. She done did something because the lady kept saying she over there lying on them. So she done said something to make, and it must have been horrible for them to make them come back on. Because when Lala come on, she be talking about her schooling lately. She's
Yeah,
glad to get accepted. And then somebody say, well, how you get accepted? And don't you got to go to college? No. You can finish high school and you can sign up to go academic or non-academic, meaning you can go to trade school to be a nurse, or you can go to a four-year university. If you go to trade school, you're going to start off as the what you call it, LVN, and then you can work as a CN and then keep taking classes as you do that to pull you a 2-year program all together if you go non-academic. I know I'm talking
Right.
about. I know somebody that became a nurse like that. So no, it don't have to be. You just as long as you got that diploma, you can go apply for any college or trade school to be a nurse. So it's like somebody was trying to talk down on that. Hey, just
Right.
because, girl, I
But
thought you liked relocation.
all I can say is Rita needs to really get herself together. Really need to self-evaluate herself because the stuff that she doing on here, she being on here for hours, not attending to her kids and stuff like that. Everybody know her business. Rita, she really need to check herself.
And them people don't care nothing about it. They're gonna drag her again. They loving the fact that this lady on
Hey,
that
just
dragging her own
because, good morning.
daughter.
Right there when Shanti.
And you
I
know
just
Shelly
jumped
gonna
on
have
real
something
quick,
to say
Miss
about it.
Bless, because you had asked what triggered her mom to come out here. Her mom
Right.
Yeah.
her mom said allegedly that Rita said that she had gotten molested by her mother's boyfriend. And
Oh.
so that caused
Oh,
her mama to say, no, 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 we're gonna clear this up. So that's why I jumped on real quick. I'm about to take out Miss Bless.
wow. Why would she all of a sudden just start doing it like that? That's really, you need to sit down and stop being, well, like they say, that's dope fiend behavior. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
What more could it be? Dope fiend behavior.
All
Now,
right, I'm
you
gonna hit
know,
the
her
bricks. I'm
mother
gonna hit
see,
the miles. I'll talk to you in about a week, Bless.
oh, you going to be gone that long?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is my birthday. Yes,
Right.
ma'am. And shoot, 50, you don't turn 55 all the time.
I know that's right. Safe travels.
Oh yes, I'm gonna keep it light though. I'm gonna keep it light. I'm not gonna be around much because with all this pandemic stuff.
Hey, y'all,
Right.
take myself
Okay.
off. If that happen again, y'all, whoever up here, just keep on going.
All
Okay,
right,
well,
Winshanti. Peace
it's
out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right.
all right. So whatever you want to jump on when you
Oh
see me, you
yeah.
can.
But with the ZT and Rico situation, I mean, I woke up this morning. I said, "What is going on?" Everybody making lives, and I was on there when they was in the parking lot. I
Right.
stayed a little bit, but then like after that, I fell asleep. But I wake up because I just felt something was gonna go
Keep
on
talking.
because it's like
Keep talking.
ZT, he was being like aggressive, like the way he was talking to Rico yesterday when they was in a parking lot and stuff like that. He was like shading him, but still like trying to be cool. But he was just shading Rico a lot. And I felt something was gonna jump off. And ZT, I don't know, he just flip flop all over the place.
All I know is I thought it was they to have some fun. I told you the part I saw. Hey, Kim Paradise. Oh, girl, my thing on. Who is this over here talking about my thing? Who is this? Oh, this lady on here. Girl, let me turn this down. I don't watch her. I don't know how to even skip to that lady next. But keep going, Shanti. I'm listening.
Yeah, and ZT come to find out that he was talking about the Gov, he was talking about Spill It Boy and stuff like that. And I just wonder what prompted him because you was like, my pops, I love my pops. We go back 8 years and all this.
Right.
How did you flip to start like shading him a little bit? Like, how did that even come on? Like,
Wait a
why did
minute.
you
Do you
start
believe that?
doing it?
Do you believe that? I didn't hear him talk about his pops. I got to hear that. And if Billy Boy don't come on here and
Well,
confirm
Rico
it,
had confirmed it yesterday on the video.
who?
He
Rico.
told he had told the girl like he was talking about you and Spill It Boy.
Okay, well, if Billy Boy don't come on here and confirm it, I'm not gonna believe that because I can't see him just talking about him right away. I don't know what went on between Rico and Rick Reed. Maybe Rico did tell us some stuff like that. But when I was watching it last night and the question was asked, I thought Rico said that. No, he didn't say that. I don't know. I'm not gonna get in there because I like Billy Boy too. But if Billy Boy don't come over here saying that, I don't know. That's hard. That's hard to believe because he call them pops. They've been having a relationship all these years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, bless it. Like a lot of us don't be privy to a lot of stuff that be going on because
That's
it
true.
be so much stuff going on up in them DMs and on them phones. stuff being said. Baby, they better stay off them DMs and off them phones.
But of all people, why was ZT tell that to Rico? You know what I'm saying? You know,
right.
That's the part I'm not getting. They that close are they? I thought they just began a friendship. Just you know, a few months ago. Why would he talk about somebody that he been calling pops for almost 8 years? Telling him that I don't get.
Well, Rico was ZT was in the room, and Rico was like, "Yeah, but you said this about the Gov and Spiller boy." He was saying it to ZT face.
And I'm not saying Rico's lying. It could have happened. I'm just wondering why. You know, that's
what I'm wondering.
You know, I'm not calling nobody. I can't prove nothing. That's your right to be told.
But you know what? Tracy was saying all along, like, Rico, I feel something gonna go wrong. You know, Tracy was trying to tell him and stuff like that. But I really did want Rico to have a good time, you know. But Tracy kept telling them, you know, Rico, I don't feel right about this. I believe something gonna happen, and all this jumped off.
Good morning, right to be told.
Good morning. I had to get back to painting. How y'all doing?
Hey, good morning.
I had to check you out first.
I know. I'm sorry. My picture keeps flip flopping. No telling what picture's gonna come up next.
I see. Yeah, you got a brute thing over you now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on here. I was calling because I personally, and it's just me, and I told somebody else this. I felt like ZT was shading James in another video when Rico was in Atlanta already, and ZT was doing his video. First of all, let me back up and say ZT is not respect. I don't like ZT. I don't think he's respectful in any kind of way. You never know who you're going to get on that day. One day he likes Tracy, one day he doesn't. I don't care. I don't mind about anybody who hates Tracy. Don't care. But keep your thought coherent, at least in the same video. I mean, he's in the same video saying, "Oh, I like Tracy. Tracy, I mess with you." And then next thing you know, he's shading her, talking trash about her. I don't like him, and I don't have time for people like that, because you know you just never know how they're gonna act, how they're gonna flip up on you. With far as did you watch the video of him when Rick had picked up Rico and was driving him around, and ZT was talking trash, calling Rico his bitch, and calling him his B and saying, "That's my B. I paid for that B."
I missed that.
Yeah. Oh no, that was when it was the one that says "Safe Travels, Rico." He's going. So y'all need to listen to that video, because at around the 34-minute mark, I think, is when he starts saying. Is when he starts saying stuff about cleaning it up. What kind of man cleans it up? What kind of man does clean it up? Clean it up, just clean it up. And then he tries to say he talking about Rico. Now you know every time we hear just cleaning up, we don't think about not Rico. We don't think about Rick Reed. I have never heard Rick Reed say cleaning up. So to me, I'm like, oh, okay, you was talking too much, jumped in there that shade and tried to clean it up by claiming you were talking about Rick Reed.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back and look at that video.
I'm gonna have to look at it too, because the one I saw with Rick Reed, he was explaining about about him being real, and ZT wasn't being real, and that he didn't really want no smoke, and he was, in other words, you're confused about first you're acting like you want to beef, then you're not beefing, or something like that.
Well, that's because this is what I had to do. I watched all these R's. I watched Rick Reed and Rico in Atlanta when they first got together, and they're going around drinking and stuff, and Rico was wasted out of his mind, which is why I was looking at the one from last night, and I was like, yeah, Rico's not that drunk. So it was ZT who's an angry drunk. But anyways, so in the video, so Rick Reed's driving around with Rico, right, and they're talking, they're having a good time, and he's talking about beating ZT up, and I was like, what made Rico start this? So I went back and watched ZT's video. ZT is just out of nowhere, just dragging Rick Reed and telling him all this stuff. That's what set Rick Reed off and made him say, how he wanted to fight ZT. Later on, he comes back and does a video because Rico was like, I'm not going to let y'all fight. I love both of y'all, blah, blah, blah. So then I guess later on, somehow Rico must have got them on the phone and ZT apologized. Wow. And so that's when Rick Reed did the video saying, Rick, he just don't understand ZT, and ZT was saying, "Oh, this is his YouTube persona." So
I remember when ZT first came back from the vacation when those two people had his phone, and he jumped in Tracy's chat. He was speaking, as if he was trying to be, friendly with her or whatever the case. I forgot exactly what she said. I don't remember if she was accepting of him or what. So I thought all that was fit to be cool. Then next thing I know, I heard her talking about it. But see, I like Tracy too. That's why when you like everybody, it's hard, but you've got to remain neutral. But if there's a drag fest going on in here between people that I like, I'm gonna mute them all off both and just
but then it's hard to keep up with what's going on if you decide not to listen. But if you watch ZT again, I saw ZT because I didn't understand what Rick Reed was mad about, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I said, look at Rick Reed, can't let nobody come to Atlanta without playing, without getting mad because he's not invited. So I was like, well, no, but he's talking specifically. So I went back to see what he said about what ZT said, and ZT's video is titled "Safe Travels, Rick," or "Be Safe, Rico." So I was like, oh, this, what did he say that made him mad? Oh, he carries on in that video. But you got to go to the 30-minute mark because the first 30 minutes he's talking about Tracy, and I don't care what he has to say about Tracy.
Okay.
But I do want Tracy to block him and keep it moving. I don't know why she keep tolerating ZT and his foolery either.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That makes it so hard because he seems to like me. We have a past too, but now I'm cool with him. I have a past with everybody. Really seemed like, but it went on my part. They didn't like me because of who I was or whatever. Don't care. But all that's over with.
Right.
So I don't know, y'all. Sometimes it's just kind of hard. But I have to remain neutral. I just had two people that I like go at it. I had to remain neutral, and I'm glad that they worked it out on Old Bless's channel. I like that, when somebody can do it like that on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I watch several people watch Lady Nika that don't like me and don't speak to me. It's like that. But her people, they like her. So when I'm over there modding, I'm being cordial and I'm respecting her chat. And that's just the way it is. We all will have somebody.
Tracy, you say you blocked them good.
I just, do what I'm supposed to do. Just because I don't like nobody, I mean, you're supposed to like them and vice versa.
Right.
So I saw the two guys wrestling on the, I saw them wrestling. But then I also saw later on, because I was coming in and out too. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. But I saw them later on arguing, and ZT seemed like he just got really angry. Maybe he was embarrassed because Rico said he only weighed 130. So maybe ZT was mad because he couldn't handle him in a play fight. But he just started getting really disrespectful and really carrying on. And then I guess they fought later on. But was the real fight on camera? Because last thing I saw them saying, touch my shoulder, you touch my shoulder, no, you touch me, no, you touch me. And then they went black. And then later on.
Wrestling was playing wrestling. Then somebody got the best of them. Somebody got mad and went to fight for real.
I don't think the fight happened right after the play fight, but it was definitely ZT that got mad. ZT an angry drunk because they looked like they was arguing, like going back and forth, and then ZT all of a sudden started carrying on. Yeah, Tracy, I didn't see ZT bleeding either. I didn't see that either, but I did see where Rico pointed out blood on his bed and then took his clothes off and said it wasn't his blood. But I was like, what? This is my thing. I'm glad that the hotel room and the round trip tickets are in Rico's name, so he can stay where he is safely and get back home safely. That's just the most important thing. But I'm gonna just say this, and Rico, this is no shade, but I'm gonna need you not to be spending your unemployment back pay, because that is exactly what you got in that bank account that you showed us, and that is not cute. Because when you get back to Maryland, don't you do not one cash app party to pay your rent. So you stop paying that money. You should not have given ZP back that $500 because we know where that $500 came from.
Well,
that is your unemployment backpack.
That's one thing I agree on. He didn't ask to get that ticket in room ball. He offered him a trip. So
he did. It was on Tracy. It was on Tracy's live the night they did that intervention.
But he said he don't want nobody throwing up in his face that they pay for this, they pay for that. That's what he said.
But do y'all think that it was a motive behind why ZT done all this for Rico?
I thought they was just being cool and going to have some fun. That's what I really thought.
Listen, I think I'm glad Rico got a trip to Atlanta. That's somewhere else for him to go. But ZT, from what I heard, because I don't watch him a lot, because I think he rambles about and just talks trash to people. But ZT always talks trash about the people who got diseases. I mean, who have HIV, and he don't like them. He don't like other gay people because they're punks and stuff. He always says, I don't know why anybody would take a trip with him anywhere. I would have taken a trip. I thought I thought they were going to like gay pride or something. Y'all done got down there and cut a whole fool in this hotel.
I really thought that they was finna make a friendship, and I was even bragging. I even said, "Oh, Whitey gonna be jealous." Cause last time ZT invited Whitey somewhere, Whitey came back lying, talking about they had a 3-way sex, with ZT man and him. Turned out it wasn't true. He put some fake video out to and sent it to BS, so that's why she believed it. Then you had Juicy be over there lying, talking about I saw the video too, and it wasn't really no video. So I was saying to myself, well, maybe this time he gonna have somebody and they're gonna have fun, he invited somebody to have fun, and I really was hoping that they would have some fun. But look, like I say, welcome to the morning. All hell broke loose.
I agree with you, Jasmine. I only go to watch ZT when someone says something about him. I don't like his personality either.
Wow.
At all. It was weird, Lady Tia. I do wonder if they're his show. I wonder what made him all of a sudden during his intervention talk about oh, you know what? Let's take a trip. We're gonna get together behind the scenes. I don't know about that show because I'm telling you, if there is a show, I'm not gonna watch it anyways. But if all this is a part of the show, it went totally left.
But the show gonna be fake any your way, because I mean, basically, we live in the show right now. We see everything that's going on.
Okay, so y'all think that ZT got something to do with Sean Gacy's show?
I will say this. One time I remember hearing him on, I think it was VS, the time they were on together, and he was saying how he's like, oh, I was trying to I'm professional with Sean, and that's why I don't really. He deals with him he deals with him to get where he needs to go or needs to get things accomplished and stuff. So it's no telling. I don't find ZT entertaining, so I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, if he is a part of it, that's like kind of messed up because ZT said a lot of stuff about SB, and for you to turn to this very person that you talk to, it's just a lot of fake people on here. That's just it.
I said it yesterday. I can't see it, and then when he came on my panel yesterday,
I said no.
Remember, he said no. He's not a part of none of that. He's just taking a trip.
I'm not gonna lie though. Most reality stars say they're not a part of something until it come out. But again, I don't care about the show because I ain't gonna be on it. But all of them say nothing is. I mean, I'm not gonna be on. I'm sorry. I meant to say I'm not gonna watch it, and I'm not gonna. And I'm serious about that because the people who I would want to see maybe interact with each other are not on the show. So I don't want to see. I don't want to see the people who are supposed to be on the show. I don't want to see them do anything together.
It's all the ops. It's all the people who don't like us.
Oh, girl, not a mean chihuahua.
Yeah, we dragging me and everybody else. So, y'all, that's just like there's certain people getting porn. There's certain people going to that show. I will not be watching it either. I'm not interested in it.
And then ZT, and then when Rico said he wanted to go to vacation, I said, Lord, look at this. Look at this. Rico telling it all. Tell it, Rico. Tell it. I believe. Let me tell you this back up. I do believe that ZT was talking about Spill It Boy. The thing is, Spill It Boy and Spill It Boy has said before that the kind of relationship he and ZT have, he didn't say he don't mind that stuff, but he was just like, it transcends all of this shading and reading of online. So I don't think that he's gonna get upset about it because he's like, they have a different relationship. We've known each other for years. He knows the kind of things that ZT says, and that it doesn't bother him. So to go back and say, well, I don't believe, whatever. You can believe what you want to believe, but it's whatever it is, it's not gonna upset Spill It Boy because he's said it before that he doesn't get upset by the things ZT says. Okay, so it's not like it's going to be a big deal that it is true. Yeah, it won't be a big deal that it's true.
Yeah, it's probably just for clicks and views. Yeah, I just have a hard time believing it because I know of the relationship they had for years. So I can't really say, if it's true or not. Yeah. So that's why I say some things I try not to comment on too much. Like I can't comment on that family over there. But what I said, it shouldn't have been on YouTube in the first place. That's all to it. If Let's Be and James can fall out, then anything is possible.
Exactly.
Things, whatever. Well, I don't know, Jasmine. I think he was holding on as long as he could. I guess from the way I understand it, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. A lot going on as far as that's going on. That's the only thing I know about that. Maybe some more parts y'all don't know about.
Look, Frida is reading in the chat. Frida, you are really dragging in the chat. That's so funny.
Y'all should watch her small video she do in the morning. She did one in the morning. Oh, y'all got to look at it for 2 minutes. She just did one this morning talking about a juicy booty head. I think lost his head or something. Anyway,
she said zero tolerance is a chihuahua. Now she's talking about all the temperaments of a chihuahua.
Y'all, that got all my information right there. I put up. I ain't got no miles in here, but there it is right there. If y'all want to show bless some love. Not only that, it's on my thing anyway up there. But anyway, y'all, I don't know.
Oh, Becca, don't you get started. Don't even go down that rabbit hole of trying to find out who ZT is, girl. That's a waste of your time, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Well, you have, but his name is Zero Tolerance. If you look up his channel, it's Zero Tolerance.
Anthony Banks.
Yeah.
First he named his channel his government name, then he named it Zero Tolerance. Now we call him ZT. So now I know you got to know what his own name is. But anyway, he's on the trip.
Don't do it to yourself.
I don't know, y'all.
Oh my God! But I just wanted to tell you that Rico. What happened was Rico must have told Rick Reed. Rick Reed brought it out and said, "Oh, he was talking about me and James." And Rico didn't want to get in the middle of it, so he was like, "Nah, he didn't really say it, or he didn't answer the question." I don't think at one point he might have answered it later, but when Rick first brought it up, he didn't answer whether or not ZT said anything about James. And then last night, this morning, Rico said, "Well, he's not going to keep lying about it and denying it. You did say something."
And that's when he was right there. He said, "No, I never said it's okay to shade and read me." There you go. And if he did, Spinny Boy, like I said, I'm still kind of disbelief because of the relationship y'all had for years. I'm kind of
right. You didn't say, but didn't you say that you were okay with the things that ZT, not about you per se, but the things that ZT says because you guys have a different relationship? So you don't get mad at the thing when people try to come back and say he said this about you and said that about you. I've heard you before say, y'all not going to break this up or whatever. You don't let it get to you personally. That's what I was saying, James.
If you're not busy, can you hop on here? I know you do a lot of sewing for the masses, which I'm trying to. I got the right to tell you the kind I want. I want one with a diamond on one side and a coffee on one side.
That's cute. Yeah.
That's gonna be cute.
I want something like that, But I'll also get something that's bedazzled already made up. But I'm just saying, I gotta contact you. I've been thinking about some special ones that I want, and maybe a couple extra if I want to have something going on to send to somebody, especially if I decide to do that join button. I don't know. I've studied thinking about it. I don't know for sure.
James said all caps. It is not okay.
Yeah, he showed something. That's a nice one. If you made that for T.S. Madison, I'm quite sure you did. I liked that too. I like the one. I go there. She had a nice one on too. His is very fashionable. But I sure would like to hear if you ain't busy.
I do too. I gotta get off the phone. But Spiller Boy, I want to know, did you see ZT's video about safe travels Rico or be safe Rico? And did you think he was shading you?
A lot of questions here.
That's just my one question. Because I got
questions too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you got questions? Because that's my only question.
Like I said, I wish he could come on and answer. But my main thing was, did he talk about you? Did you hear him talk about you? You already just answered us. No, you just said it was okay. Yeah. And if that's true, I'm very shocked at that. Just like I'm shocked at the whole trip. Masks are mandatory, and I'm gonna make that a way of living for me. Especially when I go in a big crowd. I say I'm gonna wear them to December, but I'm gonna wear them beyond December, and that's all to it. I want some bedazzled ones over the top, the little blue ones I got, the throwaway ones. Yes, indeed. But yeah, keep asking the question. Maybe keep asking us in the chat. So what else did you ask, Winchente?
No, that was me.
Oh, well, right to be told, whoever answered it.
I wanted to know, did he see the video? Because again, like I said, it's around the 34-minute mark. But did he see the video?
Did you see it, Philly boy? Did you see the video?
where what I felt was directed to Jay or to Philly boy. Did he see that, and did he think it was directed to him too?
But he said he wasn't okay to be
Well,
talking
when
about
he
it.
was saying he cleaning up.
Yes.
Wow. No, you're right, Teresa. Ain't nobody okay with that. So answer the chat. The question she just said, did you see it? I want to know too that you see it. Did you hear about it? Because like I said, it just takes some things it's hard for me to believe. I have to see myself. You know what I'm saying? Like this morning I saw the fight. I couldn't believe that it was a setup for Rico and them. I thought they were going to have, you know, I have to see stuff. Like when people tell me something, I don't take it as face value. I have to, well, y'all call it fact check. I have to check it out myself. That's just like
Absolutely.
somebody was talking about it. Nope. You know, nope, I didn't believe it. You know, it's just something I gotta check stuff on my own. I'm not mad. I can't do that. I just can't.
No, you should.
Yeah, be like
But
Rita.
what video was that? Was ET I think he was saying that he wasn't shading James. Was that the same video?
I didn't see where he said he wasn't shading. I didn't see that video.
Do y'all think this is Billy Boy answering me back? He said he can't say whatever he wants. He's grown, which is true. But I accept disrespect.
Yes, that's him. That's him because he said he have seen everything. You know that's him.
Oh, okay, all right. I still get it. You attack me, that is unacceptable. Well, yeah, because we saw how Stanky Baby started attacking you, and the show is unacceptable. And she need to. I said she's a Siamese cat because she done got killed more than 9 times. She's a
That's
Siamese.
funny.
Oh well, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Billy Boy. I hate to hear that.
Well, what happened was not Rick. Damn it, ZT said it, but then he said, "Oh well, no." And he said he was talking about Rick Reed was the one that cleans it up. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Wow.
But do ZT got Spiller Boy number, because he could have easily reached out to him and told Spiller Boy like, no, I wasn't shading you, or do we get his number?
I don't know their relationship behind.
And I'm wondering why he's mad at him like that to even do that. I mean, that's
what I want to know, Bless. That's what I want to know. Why did he do it? Why did he come out the woodwork?
Just like the way he got a relationship with Lady Nika, I thought they were close.
Because he rambles, and when he rambles, everything comes up. I mean, just comes out.
And Sean Bradley tried to break that up, and it didn't work, and they close as ever. Good morning, Dubby. Did you get my email?
Good morning. You know what?
No, he deleted the video.
Wait a minute, let me finish talking. Okay, go ahead.
It's very important.
Go ahead,
very important.
Go ahead.
Last night I was on the live, and I was letting everybody know that I don't know Jay Wilson, period, but I'm in the city. Anyway, I got a friend right here that went to school with him. I told y'all I was going to come out with him.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, I crossed this conversation up because I had to get in here because I got the customer with me.
Who are you talking about?
I jumped in the company by Jay Wilson. I had to come into the conversation.
All right, I'm going back into the chat.
I got the customer with me. Okay, so anyway, I wanted the chat to hear and blessed to hear. Here is the person right here that know Jay Wilson forever, and this is what he did.
He did what they say he did in the church. Yeah, he did it. I got my daughter with me, so I can't talk. Yeah, he did it.
That he's a
in my Mariah church. And the church still looking for him because one of his parents died.
WWW, this is going too quick. I sent you an email. Call that number so we can plan so you can come on here and talk about it. I sure want to hear about it. Huh?
Yeah, because the reason why I'm sorry about being disrespectful, but I didn't know I was going to have this customer today. And I got in the car and then we started talking about it. And that's how it come up. And he was telling me the whole row about Jay Wilson. And I said, oh my God, I got to call Tracy. And then, but what happened? Then I saw you blessed. And so that's why I cut in so you can hear from the horse's mouth. That
what did he do?
What did he do? What did he do? What I keep saying, I heard that he was sucking peen behind the pulpit and they kicked him out the car. Okay, But get all the info. Wait a minute. Can you come back? I sent you an email.
He stepped out. He stepped out for a second to get his cigarette. That's why.
No, you're not answering my question right now, W. Did you get my email?
I didn't go into my email, but I do have it. I didn't go in there, but I do have it.
Email. I sent you the number. Cause remember we was gonna do something.
Yes. Okay.
Because you never sent me yours like you said you was. But I got a number for you. Look at your email when you get a chance. Cause I want to hear this.
Okay. So you want me to do that now, or wait till the guy come back?
I'm online right now. Wait till you get through. Get all the information from the guy. Maybe come back. Get all that. What you can do right now. I'm listening. So it's true what we've been saying, Tracy. You hear that?
Because the reason why I said I had wanted you to hear out the horse's mouth that I didn't know this guy, and this guy here they know him forever in the church.
Yeah, I told you he did everything they say he did, and he moved from him. He moved from him because they had don't call him. That's why he moved.
Wait a minute, y'all. Is this called doxing? I don't want to dox him. That's why I'm waiting.
No. This is my customer. This is my customer in the car with me.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay, look at that. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Look at that. Just tell him.
Yeah, okay, he did what he.
Listen to me, because people still on here talking about the subject that we was on right now. But yeah. So I want you to look at your email and call me. Get all the info. That's what I need you to do. Right now, we still talking about. I'm reading the chat. Everybody talking about how ZT went at Philly boy and all like that. I pray to please don't want to believe it.
Okay. Thank you, Bless.
Look at my email.
Better watch him. He did.
Okay.
They better watch him.
They better.
Oh, child. Honey, a lot of tea being spilled.
Is everybody still here?
Yeah.
That's you? Because some people crazy. Well, I'm going to take that chance. I believe it's you. I got my finger on the dots. Is that you, Tracy?
Bless? Yes, Bless, it's me. You're going to be upset. Oh, my God, that was a good call. Let me tell you. Oh, my God. We needed to talk to that gentleman because Jay Wilson, that lady said that Jay Wilson got caught sucking peeing in the church. And she lives on the same street he lived on. He lived on the same street.
She said that he did everything that we said, but she gonna get back with me. I wonder she gonna get that information from him so he can come on and talk to us.
Yeah, but you know, there's nothing like coming from the horse's mouth, and he looks like he could be related. Because she said that she knows people that he knew. I don't know if he's somehow related to Jay Wilson, but she said that his family didn't even know about it. When she was telling me on my live that they didn't even know about it. He was keeping it a secret.
But the thing is, we couldn't understand nothing she was saying right now. That's why she need to come back and talk to us because she's driving. I couldn't hear, you know. And y'all still in the question in the chat, still talking about the ZT situation.
Oh no,
so I'm trying to tell her. I sent her the email so we can talk about it, and I'm quite sure she's gonna get this man's information.
Right, that would be a good exclusive.
Yeah, so we can really hear everything she's saying.
I hope he talks about it too.
No, I didn't send the lady away. I'm trying to tell her we want to understand it. I want to get a very good understanding of it, Adrian. I don't want to, you know, because she's driving. She tried.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, I don't know if people find it hard to believe, but I'm like, ZT is just not a nice person. I mean, you see,
because right to be told, I'm asking these people because I couldn't understand what she was saying, and I want to get a clear thing of it. I don't want to mistake nothing, but I heard what he said. He said he did everything in the church that she said.
Yeah, but anyway, so ZT. Okay, so anyway, so I blocked ZT months ago, and I gave him one chance, and then the reason why I gave him another one was because him and the Gov were friends, and he was constantly in the chat.
But how did y'all end up falling back out with each other, Tracy? Because I know he was trying to be cool with you.
I was never, when he tried to be cool with me this last time, when he came in my chat, that was him. People could see him. He's blocked in my chat. I cannot see him in the chat. So people, which is good because I said Rico respects him, so let him stay. I can't see him, that's fine. So, but we will never ever talk again. He's not somebody I would talk to or even unblock. There's no reason because the way he is.
Excuse me for a minute, still ask me questions, but you're right, Chad. He also said he could talk in front of his daughter as well. That's why. Right. That's why y'all just keep asking me that. That's why, and I couldn't hear it clearly.
Okay, yeah, I got you. But that's why. So I've never unblocked him. We are not friends. I mean, I was reluctant to do it the second time because the first time he cussed me out for no reason. When people cuss me out for no reason, just let them go. Or if they get pissed off with me for no reason, I just let them go because I'm like, I don't have time to be fighting with them. I really don't. And I'll forgive them. I'm usually reluctant and I keep my guard up. And so that's why there's nobody getting hurt about it. I'm just like, it is what it is. I knew it was going to happen. I called it out on my live. I said, this is all about the show. And I believe it is. I believe that because Sean Bradley knew that it was going to be some drama, because their thing is like Five Babe said, apparently somebody said that he was trying to, ZT was going to go in and drag James for the $500 that Five Babe said she would give him if he dragged James. That's where that came in. So he was going to drag James, and Rick Reed messed it up. So I think that's why he was like, that's why he was like,
wait a minute, how many dollars did you say? 500? How much money?
$500. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's sell his friend off for $500. That ain't gonna last long.
And that's crazy. You could be bought for that little money. That's crazy.
I just think that he doesn't have any loyalty to anybody, so I'm really not surprised. He never will have loyalty to anybody, and he'll always be blocked. So there's no coming back here or forth. That's why I don't talk to half the people on here, because you're not gonna cuss me out for no damn reason and me be like, oh, okay. No, nobody likes to be dragged. Nobody deserves that. And Bless, he'll turn on you too eventually, Bless, which is sad, because he has no respect. He doesn't have respect for his own family, so he's not gonna have respect for anybody. He's just not. But, I respect the fact that you have to see, and I don't, and be neutral in the fact, because he's never done nothing to you. I respect that. But I'm like, people don't deserve how he treats him, and how he did Rico was unacceptable. Rico was not drunk. People like to push it off on Rico because of the past and how he been doing and how he takes his clothes off or whatever. Rico was not drunk. Rico may have been buzzed in the beginning, but Rico was very coherent. ZT was the one that was trying to, I don't know if he was drunk or not, but he was very rude to Rico from the beginning. I seen it. He was very argumentative, kind of like, and snappy. And that's how his personality is, I think, when he's drinking, or maybe when he's not drinking. I don't know, or both. But the thing is, how you going to invite him on a vacation? First of all, you didn't even really like him that much, okay? He used to be over there trying to drag Rico, and Rico would still be over there, okay? So I'm like, why would you trust somebody like that? You don't know what you're going to be getting at any given time. So it just makes sense. I'm like, it's different from being on YouTube and just allowing that person in your chat versus hanging out with the person. Like, right. He's just so trusting, and it's just really sad. But I don't know. He said he won't trust anybody now, but that's not the thing, because I'm like, you can trust me. That's not the thing. The thing is, he needs to use his own judgment, and better judgment, not his own, but better judgment when he's choosing to meet up with these people, because it keeps happening.
Wow. I don't know, girl. This just messes me up, y'all.
It was a whole lot.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is, and I might even got how they said dog in the fight, but I really hate to see the fact that he goes behind.
I hate that two people I like are going at it. I hate that too. It puts you in an uncomfortable situation, because you're like, wait a minute, And then Rico kind of got mad at me because him and Kwani were fighting on there, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm trying to get to the core of it, and they're fighting. And he's like, well, why did you let her drag? I'm like, oh my God. But I know it was the alcohol talk. But it's just, so I didn't get mad at him. But I'm just like, the whole focal thing is that, Rico went down there. He got duped because he flipped on him. He was so nice, and in my chat, super chatted me. I'm not kidding. My moderators know, people know. ZT was trying to play up to me, and I wouldn't. I was like, nope. Because once I'm done, I'm done. I was like, I've already forgiven you twice. No more. Because
that's why the third time when he came back, he jumped in your chat. It was like, you really, because I saw him, reaching out the branch. I saw that.
Yeah, he was super chatting me. And then I said, I didn't see the super chat. And then he cashed at me. I'm like, okay, he cashed at me. I think it was $25 or $24. I was like, oh, okay. He don't even like me like that. So I'm like, wait a minute. But I did not unblock him, because I think that was their plan. No, I don't care. When I say I'm done, I'm done.
So right to be told, he must have just deleted them, because I woke up this morning very early watching some of that. So they must have just deleted it.
Huh? Everybody got the videos. Now I didn't record any with ZT per se, but I think Sir King was in everybody's chat. He was over there urging it on. He was jumping in people's chats, talking about, on the troll pages, talking about, well, yeah, this and this happened. Well, so-and-so's trying to use you. He was telling Rico that I was using him for clicks and views. What? I'm like, I'm trying to resolve something. But let me tell you why he said that. In the middle of all that, this fool went over there. He went live. Sir King did, and then he labeled it Rico's fight with Rico. Wait, not Riley, but Lord help me, what is his name? ZT's fight with Rico. And I'm like, what? And then he videotaped that part. I'm like, and you're trying to tell me how I'm over here and I'm trying to use him for clicks and views? Never. I can't.
That's because Sir King like to stir stuff and stir mess up and stuff.
He's very messy.
He's a messy queen.
When I jumped on that stream y'all last night to tell him, oh, I'm glad to see y'all having fun, he jumped on there being messy, bringing them all kind of stuff that didn't have nothing to do with whatever was going on. He always trying to change the narrative and get something going on. That's what he did last night.
That's okay. I'm going to get him. If anybody have any information on Sir King, please send it to me. Please send it to me, y'all. I'm serious. I am so sick. I'm going to get him. I'm sick of him. You done messed with the wrong one. I have told you to shut your damn mouth. You don't know a damn thing about Rico, and you over there trying to put stuff in there about so-and-so's doing this, Rico. And Rico, why don't you do this? Right. He was just, I mean, you would think, I was like, is he okay? He has no life. That's why I cussed him the hell out. Over and over again.
Good morning, Lady Detroit. Girl, well, we talking about the fight, of course.
She was there. Who was there?
Oh, she watched it too. Oh, okay. Yeah, we talked about that. But then W just came on. She had somebody in the car that knew Juicy Booty that said it's true what I've been saying and other people been saying what happened in church, but knowing about the life did down the street. He really got busted, Circuit Pink, but he had his daughter with him. He couldn't really talk about it. And not only that, I couldn't hear what you said because they're driving. So I told her, because that's the one I want on this thing I got going on with me. And I told her she have to please look at my email because we want to come on here when we can really talk about it. So I'm hoping she go ahead and ask me, girl. It's true.
Bless, did you tell her to get his number?
Yeah, I told her I want to hear everything and to please email.
Yeah, we need to hear from him because it's better if it's firsthand, you know, like from him. So the thing would be to talk to him himself, you know, that gentleman. He looked familiar. He looked like, I mean, and she said she lives on the same street because you were on that Lady Detroit when she was telling us that on my live, right, babe? Weren't you?
Well, she has somebody that knows him, been knowing him for years and years in the church. But he did say, because everybody was saying, why you not going? Because he said he can't talk around his daughter. And then with so much noise going on, I want to get it and get it right. But I did hear that part about it's true. Juicy got called Circuit Pink behind the pulpit. Puppet or whatever you call it.
Wow.
Oh, with all the deacons in the church got kicked off the choir. Oh my God. Girl, you
and she said, and on my live, she said that's why he had to leave Florida too. He said, why you think he went to Texas? I was like, oh my God. It was a lot in that live. I'm like, oh my God. It was just, I mean,
just
it was
that quick. Yeah. So yeah, but I understand the man has his daughter with her. So everybody was saying, why? I said, that's why.
Child.
But anyway, but even if so, she can't come right
back. Let me tell y'all this.
I do know that. Juicy, if you listen to this, we got somebody that know you. Hey.
Bless. That's what he gets to for talking about you and everybody and Lady Nick and everybody for no reason. But let me tell you this, Bless. I think that remember when he said he was going back home and he said he thought that he always gave like some type of presentation on Sundays. And he was mad because he said that they didn't want him to give the presentation. And I remember when he said that, that was when he was leaving, when he said 5A was telling him how he was had trade in the trunk and he was all stressed out.
Yeah, I'm mad about that one, yeah.
And he had to deal with what he had done in that church because they didn't want him to speak in the church. He said that he had mentioned that they're trying to get him to not be able to speak on the church, but he would always do it every year on that particular day. And I was like, huh. So I got what they was. And so they didn't want him probably because of that, probably because he was stuck in.
So down on every church, every TV evangelist, everybody always got something negative to say about any and every church, no matter the denomination. It's like he hates the church because of what he did.
See, and he was always getting stuff for free because remember he was over there in his house talking about, well, I remember the church I used to go to. They used to give you food and they would give you this and they would give you. I'm like, why is he talking about all this stuff? He's all forgiven. But she said that part of town is raggedy. Where he lived, oh my gosh, she was like, I said, was that the trailer park? She said, no, I guess that was maybe that was after the trailer park or before the trailer park. But she said it's raggedy. She was like, she's on that end, but she's further down. But she said there's a lot of like gangs with just on the lower part. But it has been years, so maybe it was different back then, but still. my thing is that he was sucking peen in the church, and he was always doing these shenanigans. With these.
I bet you just missed it. Somebody called in trying
That's
to tell me they
crazy.
couldn't really talk about it because the daughter was in the car, but she gonna get a contact. Lady Detroit, come on, I got a bone to pick with you. You ain't tell me it's your birthday.
Oh yeah, Lady Detroit. Yes, we celebrated her
birthday. We probably could have gave you a birthday party over here. Y'all drop her cash out.
Oh, we got to my chat too, and then yeah, we celebrated.
Auntie
we celebrated her last night.
Y'all celebrated when?
Auntie Bless, that Tracy and that between Tracy and Nika, they had me up past my bedtime.
Oh, really? Y'all celebrated? Why nobody didn't invite me to the party?
It was lit. It was spontaneous. Like I didn't even know I wasn't even planning to go live. And I was on Lady Nika's and they were like, go live. I was like, okay. I was like, let me just go live.
Was that in the wee hours too?
Yeah, I went live about 2 a.m, maybe? Almost 2 a.m.
It was 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
I'm sorry, that's why I sound like this. I just woke up. But I wanted to hear what happened with Sir Queen. Because he was when I was sitting there, he was saying all these comments in Rico chat because Tracy yesterday was so worried about Rico. But we had a good live with Miss Dovey. We was talking about marriage and everything on Tracy Live.
Yeah.
And then, I said, I can't even stay awake any longer. I tried, so I went to sleep. But I went over there. Rico went live, and before I went to bed, I let Tracy know. I said, Tracy, Rico is live, and he appears to be okay. It's just to ease your mind. He's with ZT. And she said, okay, thanks, babes.
For child, it was a lot more going on.
Was it? And I saw some of it, and him and Rico was going back and forth, like, capping on each other when I first saw it. And then after that, I don't know what happened because I didn't like the way they was playing around because, see, that's how playing around like that leads to other people.
Me either. So I didn't like it neither.
Like that.
I knew something was going to happen.
Especially when you're tipsy and you want to wrestle, somebody going to get mad,
Exactly.
So what happened?
I'm like, come on now.
Well, they said they really had a fight for real, but like I said, when I first saw it, they was having fun. They was on the stream yard. I jumped on there, congratulated. I'm glad y'all together. I'm glad y'all having fun. I wake up this morning, they talking about each other. They didn't have a real fight. Rico mad. They're saying that ZT used Rico and got him down there. All kind of stuff, girl. I don't know.
What I want to say is this, Miss Bless. Yesterday you was also ZT, and I didn't say nothing yesterday.
I didn't either. I was like, oh my God.
I just want to say this. You was so on ZT. ZT is two-faced to this hell. And I didn't say nothing yesterday. I said in the chat, you gonna watch me. I said, okay, why you gonna see? He did the same thing to Nika years ago. Nika did nothing to him. He was calling Nika mama, I love you, this, that, and other, bought her a candle thing, and then turned around and flipped the script to be with James and Sean, talked about her. I bought her a candle set, I dogged her, and ever since then, I have never liked him. See, one thing about me, I keep telling everybody, Nika is a different person than me. Me and Nika we best friends, but we two different personalities. I kept telling, I don't forgive people like that, especially if I sat there and I was nice to you. I was nice to you. I treated you good. She did nothing to him, but gave him advice and things. And he flipped the script and talked about her like a dog. And I was like, you know what? And then he came back and apologized. And that's what he does.
Everybody.
Well, you know what, Lady Detroit, I hope it don't go down like that because he do play like he seemed like he really liked me. I always said I love you. He's very friendly with me, and I do like him too. And I always said that I am the type that I'm gonna watch first and learn people on my own. And y'all telling me the history of him, but I do remember back in the day when he didn't like VS until he came on the platform, and we all been friendly since. So personally, he hadn't done nothing to me. Said nothing yet, but I am taking in everything that you guys are saying. I am listening.
He did that to me. He did that to you. He did nothing. I was in this chat and he was like, "You're doing too much, Tracy. You're a bald head." I mean, I was like, "What?" That was when I first was his moderator. He was cussing out Shantastic. Shantastic's never done anything to him, and I'm like, "What is he like?" It's weird. Like the people that he cusses out, he does it for attention. Like I seen him watch. I seen him poke with Rita. I remember, and I came after him with everything. He picked at her. He got her on her live. I remember that time, and he was all saying, "Oh yeah, would you do this and would you do this?" She's like, "Yeah, probably. I don't know." He was like getting her talking real fast and slick talking her, and then all of a sudden he started cussing her out. And I went and let him have it. That was like, I think that was like the first time I ever went ham on him. I was like, oh, hell no. And then after that, he was like, I guess he was telling Rick, can you like tell Tracy, he will like beg to get back in. And I'm like, no. So I finally did it. I said, okay. And then what did he do? They was like, he's over there dragging you when he was shouting out, bye, babe. I'm like, what is wrong with him? But I'm done. I have been done.
Crazy.
I've been done, so I can't see him in the chat. I only let people see him in the chat. I was gonna say I only let people see him in the chat because Rico liked him. But now, I mean, when they see him in there, they need to block him because he doesn't even need to be in there. They don't need to see him. I don't need to see him, and that's it, you know.
And I was gonna say this,
and I did ask him. I tell him don't get in the chat disrespecting Tracy or anybody that I roll with. So I think as long as he been coming over and disrespecting my panel and my chat and stuff, that's the way I did it. And I am the type to learn for myself. But believe me, ladies, I'm taking heed to what y'all saying. I'm listening.
Yeah, you like me. I'm like that too. I got to see it for myself. Everybody know that. You can't tell me nothing. I got to see it for myself.
And that's why I didn't say anything yesterday. I said, but watch Nika. In a couple of months, she gonna be a bunch of old bitches, and she gonna be this. Nika didn't say nothing. Nika was like, because that's how he rolls. I've seen him do it time and time again to women, and then that's why it killed me. He talking about something. He don't like the way James was talking about women. You do the same thing. What are you talking about?
See what happens?
But you do it differently. James don't just go off on people for no reason.
Yep.
Hey, Detroit. Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Happy birthday, sis. But
hey, my sister, thank you.
But listen, Lady Detroit, you're welcome. Did you watch the video that I sent you the other day?
Yeah, remember I was at work. I couldn't. I didn't want to call you. It was late last night. I was gonna check. Can you guys hear me?
Delete it now.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I tried to come on my other device to see if it would sound better than the iPhone. I saw it, but I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Wow.
I'm just like, it just, y'all.
He deleted it.
Oh yeah, hopefully somebody has it.
They deleted it.
It's starting stuff in everybody's chat.
It's gone now, so you're not gonna get to see it.
Did you hear Lady Detroit what she said?
Well, I was hoping it because like, oh, it's gone now.
But I'm glad it wasn't gone when I got up early this morning and saw it.
Hello?
Can y'all hear everybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, it's the one. It's the one from Thursday, Bless. It's the one from Thursday before ZT got to Atlanta.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought y'all talking
about. I have a terrible delay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about the Thursday video.
Okay. All right. He hadn't made it even.
The video that set Rick Reed. The video that set Rick Reed off.
Oh, okay. Because I know he hadn't. Rico.
Right. That's the one where he was dragging everybody.
Okay, I have to go back.
I gotta go back and watch that video.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one I was asking Lady Detroit. Did she watch that one?
Yep, I watched that one.
It's deleted.
It's deleted. She said
he deleted. Oh wow!
I'm sure somebody got it. Nosy and Patty, do y'all have it?
Yes, that's what I keep telling y'all. It's the one that set off Rick Reed to begin with.
Okay.
It's the original one that had him carrying on. ZT has deleted it now.
Because I don't watch ZT, so I'm
so that's the one when ZT came in my chat yesterday, and I was asking him questions, and I asked him why did Rick go pick up Rico in the first place? So that's the one you're talking about, and he explained because Rico wanted to see Rick first. Also, now I get what you're talking about because I was trying to.
Rick Reed.
But hold on, Bless. In his video, he was saying, "You're not gonna pick up my B. That's my B. Don't you go get him.
Really?
I run this. I paid for that."
Yep.
Yes, I can't believe all of y'all. Yes.
We need that video.
This is why and the video is gone. That's what I'm telling y'all about. And he was saying, yes, because he was saying, "Oh, Rick's a B." He was saying, "Rick's a B. I don't mess with nobody who doxes." And then he's always.
I mean, but if he a boss and a bully, why did he delete his videos?
Exactly. But let me tell you.
Then he said he was saying he don't like. I'm telling y'all, that's the one that set it off. Because I couldn't understand why Rick Reed was mad. I said, well,
he was really trying to hook up with Rico, but he didn't want to tell Rico because he didn't want to get rejected. That explains it then. That's why. But see, and that's why he came in talking about the Gov. And that's why they were trying to spin that narrative like the Gov just wants to be in on stuff, him and Phi Babe. Like he just wants to be, he always he's not wanting to be in on something. Rico called him. And that's why the gov went and picked up Rico. Rico called him and he picked him up, and that's what it was. And he showed him a good time and he brought him home. And he wasn't doing nothing like Lie was trying to say Rick got him drunk just to get information. He didn't have to get him drunk. Rico willingly knows what he's saying. He told us today that he was dogging James out, basically, you know. And
well, I don't watch her, so I don't know what she said. But I will say this. I guess Rick offered to go pick up Rico from the airport because ZT wasn't getting into Friday. Rico had already said he would take a cab. I think, you know, he offered to come get him. Right. ZT was like, don't go pick up my B. We don't want nothing to do with you. I paid for that.
Wow.
He's like, he came out of nowhere.
But he told me in my chat yesterday morning when I asked him how did that happen, he said he was going to send a Uber, but Rico wanted to see Rick. That's what he said.
I understand that, Bless. But I understand that, Bless. But what I'm saying to you, I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is that ZT was talking trash about the fact that they probably was going to hook up. And then he said, well, ZT can hang with him. No, not ZT. Rico can hang with him tomorrow, but he bet not. He not going to see him on Friday because that's mine. And I control that. I run this. Oh, he was carrying.
But I don't understand if Rick and ZT was cool. Why didn't ZT want Rick to hang with Rico? That's crazy.
He didn't. That's the thing.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why he went off.
So did he drag James? Did he do that?
He was shading James and stuff, but we don't really know.
You can't believe it. Can you believe it? Right to be told.
Well,
you find it hard to believe.
I don't know what you missed made the choice. They actually got in a fight.
We were asking James about it, and he was saying
he's been shading.
Yeah, he knew about it, but you know, well, y'all tell him what she said. But according to him, what I got, he did shade him a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He talked about his car. I saw that part where he said it won't be a Cobalt in the driveway.
Thank you.
And he showed a little Camaro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I saw that.
And I don't know why people find it hard to believe.
He went out.
He did that. He doesn't care.
But then he kept trying to act like he was saying it about Rick.
He was okay.
He kept trying to act like he was saying it about Rick.
He was trying to get. GT was trying to cover up. Rico wasn't lying, but he wasn't telling. Like he said, he didn't volunteer information. Put it that way. So that's why initially he said. He goes, I'm not. And in the end, after he was talking about his status, and he was, talking about how he was all AIDS infested, and Rico said he was grinding on his peen and everything else, and kissing his neck or whatever. So when he was doing all that, to me, I'm thinking for show because it wasn't on video when he was doing all that. So was he like getting? He must have been like staging it up. You know, and that's why Rico freaked out because he's like, wait a minute, everything's for clicks and views. Remember when Rico kept saying that? Because he figured, why was he telling him, getting him up there and, just a mess like that? And then pretend like he wanted him all on his lap and stuff. Then go act a fool. And he wanted the camera on when they were play wrestling. I wonder whose idea was that, play wrestling.
Well, when he was planning it, Tracy, a month ago, when
most likely it was ZT's.
He was saying that he wanted the trip. It wasn't going to be all about YouTube. So now all of a sudden it was about the YouTube.
Exactly. And it was all on YouTube. That's all they were at the club or wherever they were on YouTube. And I'm like, I said, so Rico, what do y'all have planned then? Because I was trying to see if he can get an earlier flight, like come in today or something. And he goes, well, we didn't really have nothing planned. I'm like, oh my God. Like, he said that they were going to go to the mall so he can get a couple of outfits today. And I'm just like, I hope Rico does not go out with them. I don't trust him going out with them anywhere.
ZT had a motive all along.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I understand, and I love you to pieces because you my Tracy cakes. And I'm a Gem. Today is my birthday. I'm a Gemini, and
Happy birthday.
I'm gonna tell you this. I love Rico to death. Thank you, baby. I love Rico to death. I come on there, I defend Rico. I say that, but at some point, Rico got to use common sense also too. Rico got to be. Right. I understand how these people. Rico has seen how I went with Wiley. Rico has seen how I went with all these other people. And of all people in the world, ZT should have been the last person he should have been around. And I do not. I know you did, Tracy. And what I'm saying, I do not like how he used him, play him. And yesterday, before I went to bed, I said, you know what? When I seen them talking about each other and this, I knew that was gonna lead to something because you can only do the dozens for so so long before it started getting personal. That's why I, as a kid and growing up, I never played the dozens. I would tell people, no, let's not do that. Because if you go too far, or if you say something about my mom and daddy, I'm gonna knock your ass out. So let's not play like that. I don't do the dozens.
Yeah.
And I be telling me and my kids play the dozens with each other, but it's my kids. But anybody else, I don't play, and my sister and brother, my siblings, but any that's real outside, I don't play the dozens, because you say something about my mom and daddy, you say something about one of my siblings, we're gonna end up fighting, and it's not gonna be always a joke. Yeah, because it's gonna go left. Period. It never ends right.
It went left this morning at 6 o'clock this morning.
I gotta break in and say this. I have to break in and say this. 220 people in my chat and 44 likes. Now y'all know that's out of line.
Oh yeah.
Now, I know I ain't got that many haters. Do I know that's out of line? Now I know everybody's phone ain't broke. I know.
It was a lot.
I had to log into my other device to like it video.
Oh, come on now, y'all. Come on.
It went left. It went left, Lady Detroit. It went left.
I know it was gonna go left.
I mean, do y'all know how he kept his mate out of the picture, and the mate was even over there sitting down. I would have been like, how come you're not right here with me and Rico on camera? He kept him clean out of the camera. I don't know why that was, but I'm like, this is all he's gonna send that footage to Sean, because you can put footage into anything. So that's what I'm saying. He signed an NDA, because he wouldn't answer me saying he didn't sign an NDA. I believe he signed the NDA. Now,
that's why he told Bless he didn't.
Yeah, well, he told her he didn't, but I just think that he did. I really think he did do it, because I don't understand. There was no reason to do it unless he needs money. But why create a whole beef and throw somebody that could possibly be a good friend to you under the bus? And then Rico was having flashbacks, and he was saying, well, just like Wiley, whatever, and he was saying that. And so that's why I got mad at the Blue Skies lady, and I cussed her out, because I'm sick of her. She was over there trying to tell me how I need to tell Rico, we need to let Rico needs to take responsibility, this and that. I'm like, you don't know me, I'm not your child. And she's like, well, he don't have no money. How do you know he don't have no money? He showed
Rico done got his back pay from unemployment. Trust me when I tell you.
He needs to save it. He needs to save it.
I bet not see him do not one cash app party for rent money.
Yeah. I was thinking that too, and I forgot.
That's exactly what it is, Tracy, because he was on there a couple weeks ago saying that he didn't know how to file for unemployment, but he hadn't worked since March. And then somebody told him how to do it. And I know, because I had somebody else had it. They paid you back from, because unemployment usually doesn't do this. But because of Corona, they're paying people back from the first day that you were out of work. So even if you filed in May, they were paying you a lump sum all the way back to March. They paid him his lump sum money. Rico better save his money.
That's what I'm thinking.
While he down there buying $50 bottles of alcohol.
Yeah, Rico seems like he's kind of like me, y'all. He want to pay his way. He don't want nobody throwing it in his face. Even me right now on here asking about donations, about growing my channel. Sometimes kind of make me feel funny, but that is what I'm doing. If somebody want to donate to the growth of my channel, but like when I first came to county to start all over again, I ain't had to pay no rent nowhere. My sister and them own the property and all like this. But I was insisting to do some building because I'm used to doing my own thing. So maybe that's why Rico wants to spend the money. I don't know, maybe the price situation, but I wouldn't have gave him now quarter and dime because he didn't ask for that trip.
But what's going to happen is, I'm thinking what's going to happen now is it's going to be another situation where when Rico doesn't have any money, and I'm not talking bad upon Rico because I love Rico. And I'm not, and I'm not saying he's perfect in any way because he's not. He does have to take some responsibility because, like I told him, I did tell you what was going to happen. So the thing is that when he starts and he's spent all that money, when he don't have any money left, then he's going to be like, oh man, then he's going to start thinking about that $500. The same thing with Wiley. Remember what happened with Wiley? And then when he really needed help, he was like, my money, blah, 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 blah. And it's going to come up every time he's drinking. And
everybody else got to cash app him to get him out of the hole.
And she ran into somebody that really like him for real, really like and love and loyalty to him for real. Because it seemed like when he think he got somebody like that, they just do things to hurt him. They just stab him in the back,
Because they know Rico's nice, and that's why they know that Rico's nice, and that's why that happens.
Rico didn't have a real relationship with ZT.
So there was no bonding moment between the two of them where they were like, sure, this makes sense for me to take a trip with you. It was nothing. So I can't feel as sorry for him as I usually do when he puts himself in crazy situations, because he didn't have that bond at all with him when he jumped on that plane.
Yeah.
They didn't have no bond, but I just thought that it was nice of him to bring Rico to Atlanta.
Yeah, I knew that one. There ain't nothing nice about that. I knew.
Yeah, why would he do it?
That was some BS in a mess.
Yeah, why?
ZT is not a nice person. Reason what he had to do that. ZT is full of shit and always has been.
I wonder if he knew Rico had money. Because let me tell you why. He knew Rico had money because they had already talked about Rico going to the mall. Remember? So Rico must have told them he had X amount of $1,000. Because Rico said, I was going to go buy me a couple of outfits. We were going to go to the mall. And I'm like, was he with Rico because he wanted him to buy him something? I mean, even though he said he would pay for, for the room or whatever.
No, because I don't think Rico had that money before ZT bought that ticket. Rico just got that money.
You think so? Because the ticket was bought a month ago. They had.
Yeah, it was a night. It was around the time you did that intervention, Tracy.
But
not you, but it was the night everybody was trying to do an intervention on your channel.
Could Rico reverse the charges on the Cash App?
No, we told him to. He was like, no, he don't want to because, and I understand it because he don't want him to throw it up later.
Oh, he said no. Y'all know I don't have Cash App, so I don't know nothing about it. But what Rico told Rick was that the Cash App was accepted, so he couldn't get it back.
Yeah, and that's probably true. Yeah, because
I don't know how Cash App works, but that's what he told Rick Reed.
If you cash it out, once they cash it out, you can't get it back.
Cashed it out.
Rico cashed it out. Right? I mean, ZT cashed it out right away. Of course, he gonna cash it out right away because that's free cash.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
He did.
I don't care. I wouldn't have gave him no $500. I'm sorry.
He can't get it back.
And the room was only $68, Rico said a night. He said, and you act like he kept saying I'm a boss and a bully. He kept saying that. But then Rico was like, wait a minute, the hotel was only $68 a night. So how much are you a boss and a bully paying $68? That's nothing. So
he did say that. I saw that. Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm just like, oh, child.
So I don't understand. Stay there the rest of the time, Tracy. You heard
I can't believe this went all the way left.
Is he going to stay the rest of the time, Tracy? Do you know?
I have a feeling. I know Rico, and I think he is. Because Rico, they're going to wake up today, and then Zero Tolerance is going to pretend like he's okay, so they can go to the mall, and he can spend money. And I hope Rico don't spend no money on him, because Rico's that type of person will be like, okay, I see this. Okay, well, you get that. It's just like,
well, maybe he'll spend some time with Rick Reed, too. He out there, so.
Yeah. I wanted him to, but see, the Gov has his husband too, and I don't know, how that works out either. But because it would be nice ideally if he could, because Rick had already said he was gonna hang out with them. But see, ZT's so effed up, and Rick looked like he was generally concerned for Rico, and he was like hurt because he could see what was gonna happen.
Right.
And I'm like, it's just.
I think Rick was all of the above.
I just think it went left because he's a drunk. No, I think not Rick. ZT's a bad drunk. And that's why it really went left. I mean, they was light shading each other. I wouldn't have shaded myself like that, but he got drunk, took it seriously, and became an angry drunk.
Yeah.
That's when it went. That's why it went left.
That's he's an angry bird. He's an angry person, and that's how he is. He has always been like that. And I sit there and I don't understand that. I don't understand why people just keep sitting up there. And yesterday when he came on, I promised to God when he came on yesterday, I said, Nika, bless him up, see my baby, yes. And I was like, and the next month she's gonna be a bunch of old bitches because I know how he do.
That's how he does.
And like I said, Nika was better than me. Because I wouldn't have forgave him because how he flipped on Nika was crazy. But Nika that's Nika. Me, no, you got one time to do me like that. And like I say, a lot of people better be lucky that she is the way she is because the way they all flipped on her. And then the part that really pissed me off yesterday was y'all all called her a damn scammer and taking money and this, that, and the other. And Shelly took $3,000 from that baby. Ain't nobody talking about that. And made videos about everything else.
My cup. Keep talking. I gotta refresh my cup.
They talked about that.
Everybody talked about her made videos. made videos and wasn't it? And Shelly made a video. Oh, Lady Nika, money gonna always be your problem. No, bitch, money is always your problem. You thieving hoe. You took $3,000 from a baby's pain.
Sure did, Shelly.
I don't know what she took, but I do remember when that situation happened. I do remember Rita saying, Rita said everybody's making a big deal about how much Shelly's doing for my daughter. She didn't give my daughter and my mama that money. I remember Rita saying it.
Yeah.
So when everybody's now that the daughter is coming out saying it, and I don't watch none of them now. So y'all are saying.
And Lala already said that too. Lala had been saying that as well. She goes, "That is not
Rita said. So Lala said it back then too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lala said it back then. She did.
I don't understand why everybody's so upset now. She said it months ago. Or
I'm upset because I didn't watch none of their asses and didn't know. I knew some of it, but I really didn't pay attention back then. Okay. You know I don't watch all that.
Because you're upset that Shelly also called Nika a scammer when she's a scammer. What I'm saying is a lot of other people are shocked to hear it now, and I'm like, no, this happened. She said it months ago that Shelly never gave her that money. She said it.
She did.
Yeah. She never gave her that money.
And that was when they were trying to say, because they were trying to switch it, saying, "Oh, Tracy's using Lala over there for content." People always want to say that. I don't need to use nobody for no damn content. I mean, I'm fine. You know, I'm not that hard up to where I have to be running people's lives to have some goddamn content. That is stupid. This is not.
I'm mad now. I can only imagine how many pills and edibles she went about with all.
I'm done. I'm going back in the chat. Lady Detroit, call me later on.
Okay.
All right, baby. Thank you for coming.
Bye, ladies.
That just made me so mad. Everybody sit up there. Get that part. All y'all called her a scammer over not returning some change that she turned around and went the next day and spent at the store for the same people. And she sat on months on the Mess Express and didn't get any money, but then turned around and called my bestie a scammer. And y'all took over $3,000 on a baby's pain. I can't tell with me. That's not right. I hate all some hypocrites that be on YouTube. I hate these you.
Somebody who was Lady Detroit, somebody said all Shelly has to do, we need the receipt, Shelly. Like Sean Bradley said he wanted some receipts for whatever he was talking about. We need some receipts from you because all you got to do is pull up that Cash App, baby, and show how much everybody donated on that day. That's what we want to see. Because you ain't sold nothing, you need to prove yourself. And I'll do a live about that later. And we will talk about that and we will drag on a panel because you need to show them receipts.
And her subscribers ain't saying nothing, and they already know she collected a lot of money. So why they not outraged?
Because no matter what that person does, if you like that person and they're a content creator, they gon' lie like they do with Five-Babe. They swear they don't know what she's doing. They listen to her when she said, "So-and-so's tracking kids," knowing they didn't heard her do it.
Yeah. Let me say this. Let me say this to this person. I don't know you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. But we're not going to come over here and disrespect nobody on my panel because they are my guests. Okay? Now.
I'm fighting that. They disrespecting me because I can do a whole video on that person because I'm not worried about it.
Well, you seen the person I put. There's no need for that.
I can't even see the person. I mean, I'm not looking at the
I'll tell you. Don't come over here.
Who was
all the time. And if I thought she had a takeover spirit, I would say that. So that's not for you to worry about it, for me to worry about it, and they can talk as long as they want to talk. Okay?
What is that name, please, bless?
Bring your ass up here on the panel and see how it's like to be on the panel.
L-O-V-E-X. Don't worry about my panel because see, my mouth will go there too. Now, thank you very much. All right.
Tracy, I can't even see you. You must get me blocked.
I can't see you either.
I know this is going to be a troll too.
I'm not in the chat. Who are you again?
This Win Shantae. This Win Shantae.
I never see you in the chat. I don't know, but send me. You can send me. If you can send me your link whenever you can, I can see you up on the screen now. But it just doesn't have a name. It's weird.
I don't know. You come in, whatever your name is. Okay, I can see right now. You fit to be a troll. So let's let you go to.
Okay, you just go. You go to your channel, like select your like your channel, and then select your face, and then at the top it's gonna have like 3 or 4 dots, and you're gonna it's gonna say when the 3 or 4 dots gonna say share, so you can just share it and you can email me with it. And you have my email address, right?
No, I don't have it.
Okay, it's Erica is all lowercase ERICKA.
Okay, so now you can go.
lowercase.
When I want to cuss you out, now you can go. Where she go?
WHRTE
Let me see.
30@gmail.com. So it's Erica ERICKA.White.
Maddie, can you see that person? Can you get him out of here? I'm trying to find my dots again on my StreamYard. She got to go. I said what I said. Y'all act like little Chihuahuas nipping it. Okay, bye. Let me see. Let me get rid of your ass.
You said Erica.White what?
30. Yeah, 30.
Get rid of the hoes.
At gmail.com.
Still be coming out here tapping so hard for somebody.
Okay.
And you see them in public, they won't say nothing.
If anybody else blocked, that means it's gone block. I already blocked. I blocked that person.
I blocked them.
Okay, I hope they're not unblocked. Let me look at my gadget.
It's probably Sir King because he's been running around. Then Chopper was nervous and couldn't spell my name right and came in with a stupid troll page in my account. And I said, I know that's you because he was on live. He went live right after everybody else. I was like, I know you were in the bushes. I'm just so sick of them. And then Sean Bradley went live. He was so happy, y'all. I'm telling you. This is why I said that he did that. I bet you that he gave, and this is what I'm saying, he gave ZT the money to say, because he knew that he wouldn't get Rico to be on the show, but he knows that he would hang out with ZT. And ZT was coming extra hard, my brother, and they never said that before. So all of a sudden he says, brother, and he gets a free ticket. I'm like, really? So I think this is all for footage. And I think Sean Bradley, he knew he was not going to be there. He knew that Rico wasn't going to go along with it. So he had to somehow trick Rico. I think this was all planned. And I called it from day one. It was all in the plan. And I'm just like, okay. It's just sad, but I mean, for him to use Rico, but yet he won't say it. But yet his, he just makes me sick. I don't want to cuss on her panel, but he will go on and pretend like he didn't know about everybody's fighting. Now all of a sudden everybody's fighting and you're online. You know what the hell is going on, Sean Bradley. You know, and I know, you know good and goddamn well that you didn't set Rico up.
That's what I don't like about him. I don't watch nobody big fish mouth ass, lying ass. He know damn well he be watching people.
These trolls, huh? Let me get rid of that one too.
SB always watch everybody. All he
watch everybody, and this is be lying.
I didn't see that, but somebody sent me. Ain't nobody sent you nothing.
Let me see. Let me go back.
Tracy, I had grabbed the pen right quick. Could you give me that one more time? Because I know I'm gonna forget. ERICKA.
.White
at Gmail. 30.
Yeah, so it's Erica ERICKA.White 30 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Thank you, Tracy, for my Cash App yesterday too. I want to tell you. Thank you.
Yes, we were celebrating you yesterday. Yes.
So I just hated yesterday too. I want to say one thing to you, Tracy, and I don't know if you talked to Tessie personally. I have nothing against Tessie, and I just didn't like the way she tried to play it. I mean, if I do something, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I did that to be petty. She did do that to be petty, and I understand your chat, but we all know how you are. And you was like, Tessie's not like that. I felt like, well, I'm not a liar either, and I don't know. And I was the first to apologize if I do something wrong. You know, she got mad about what she took it personal, but what happened in Nika's chat. So if we get the chance, I do want you to tell her that it's nothing. I have nothing against her, but you can't get mad at people for their opinions, and that's all I'm saying.
I told her, I understand it. I told her that in the chat because I seen it, and she explained. I don't know if you were still there, but she explained that how she felt because she was very like, you know, the stuff that her father had been through and everything. And I understand how she was very passionate about it. I said, but you know, we have to respect other people's views, because like we had Joyce Simmons, and she's an atheist. She put it in there, and whether she is or not, I don't know, but it doesn't matter to me. That's her choice.
Yep, she did.
Yeah, I think she's cool. Like,
I'm getting rid of all these trolls too.
Are you still fighting trolls? Bless her. You don't have
2 or 3 of them. The Lady Detroit done got one or 2.
Wow.
Manny done got one. Well, y'all, they know, we know who it is though, y'all.
They follow me. Yeah, you know it is.
Maybe little Chop got something to do with it too. So
yeah, he's over there with his stools in the bag.
Yes, indeed. People just
but we had a good. Besides that, Tracy and Nika live was really fun. You know, I really had a Nika live. I think everybody was so upset because I just want people. I understand her father been through things, But you can't punish. You can't be mad at people because everybody has different opinions. I'm kind of a person who, you know, I had to learn how to do that. I had to get used to that. Like I'm looking at this dumb Mexican on TV, got to have Trump 2020, and he gonna put her ass out the country. These people be so
That's
stupid.
what I never understood. I would get so mad at some of the Hispanic people when I would be cutting their hair. We couldn't talk about it, you know, politics or whatever, but they would be like, oh yeah, and I can't, you know, we're gonna do and Trump, and I'm looking at you like, you do know that you're Hispanic, you know. I'm like, you do know that, right? I'm like, okay, so you are co-signing to this BS. And it would just it was mainly the ones that were like lighter skinned that I found out that think that, and it's because they have racism with their own race as well. So it was weird. I'm like, you are not white, okay? That's all I would say. We're black. I'm like, we are black and you're not white. So he don't like them. He's regardless, he's a minority. They're a minority as well. He just likes white. And I really don't think he likes everybody that's white. I think he likes people at a certain status because what they can do for him.
That's
exactly.
Yeah, because he tried to take credit.
He's an equal opportunity hater.
Can you believe he tried to take credit for inventing Juneteenth? I was like,
girl, when I heard that, I told Nika, I'm done.
Girl, he better sit himself down.
And see, Nicole Tyler and Sean Bradley voted for him, so okay, he needs to lock them out of the country. What they done that?
And he voted for him. I know Nicole Tyler did.
Oh yeah, Sean did. Yep, he voted for Trump. He's a Trump supporter.
Oh, so that tells his character, huh?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think he do a lot of things for shock value. If you notice, he's always doing something against the grain. Or if everybody like one person, he's that jackass that's gonna be, I don't like that person. I'm going for the other person. Just like between the T.S. Madison and Kaya situation. As a gay man, you know, a lot of gay people flock to T.S. Madison.
Right.
Some was for Kaya too, but I'm just using this as an example. Mm-hmm. Then he went and he was so against T.S. Madison and he was for Kaya, and everybody was like, well, how are you against the person that don't even like you? And he was like, I'm with Kaya, I'm with this, I'm with that. I think he does a lot of that just for shock value and to piss people off, because he is just his character, the content of his character, he is an asshole. That's just exactly what he is. And I don't like him at all. I used to watch him years ago when he first came out. Me and Miss, I can't think of her name right now. We were with some of his first subscribers.
Not Pizarro,
he would always shout us out, huh?
Pizarro, was it Pizarro?
No, not Miss Pizarro. It was another lady. Miss, I can't think of her name right now. And me and her, and he will always tell us, he'd be like, I love you guys, this and the other. Because one day he asked me, he said, oh, well, where you from? And I told him, Michigan. He said, oh, I got family that live in Southfield, Michigan. I said, oh, I live in the suburbs next to Southfield. At the time I did. And he was like, oh, well, when I come there, we're going to have to meet. And then he goes to Vegas. Me and Nick are friends at this point. He goes, oh, I don't even know who y'all talking about. And James was like, how you don't know Simone? And it was just crazy to me. And that's when I saw how he really was. And I was like, you know what? Fuck his fake ass. Yeah. I can't stand his little sissy ass. And then when he sat there and said, I'm gonna teach you ladies how to treat your man, and he will be tooting this behind up in the air and all that. I was like, you know what? I can't rock with him. Oh, girl, he was a mess. I'm gonna teach you ladies how to keep your man. You can't teach me nothing. And according to somebody, you don't have the skills to teach none of us to do anything. From what we heard.
Exactly. That's why that man don't want nothing to do with him, and he moved down the street thinking they was gonna be seeing each other more. Not. He went about an 1800 home just to be over there to be close to the man, and he don't give a damn about him. Child, please. We see you, Bradley, but you done tried to set up the wrong baby.
I had been her Steve. He was Steve Trick. I had been her. He was Steve Trick. Steve was never none of his man. He was sitting up there. Stevie bothered with him when he wants to. So I had been heard all of that stuff. I just never repeated anything or said anything because I was told not to say anything. But what I'm saying is, people could get on here and have all these personas, and then when you really, really sit back and look at them, and you really see that they're an asshole, just like ZT flipped that. He did all that tough talking, and when Rick came on there, because Rick was really mad because Rick is about that life, and see, Rick remind me of me a lot, and that's why I can relate to what he was saying. No, I don't do that for YouTube. I don't be on that play mess. Rick was really pissed off.
That could have been me in Atlanta. If I would have been close to Atlanta, I probably would be in jail. Because that's
what I'm saying, right?
I would have said, okay, I'm going back again. I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, because I don't have time to be dealing with people and their shenanigans. Don't joke around with me in my face, in my personal space, and trying to pretend like you shading people when, it's not cute. I don't know if he thinks that. I think it's because he's used to getting picked on maybe when he was younger. But I'm like, you are not the person. Ain't nobody gonna kiss his ass. And he think they're gonna kiss his ass and ain't nobody gonna do it. For what? Now him and Views of Views, they love cussing people out and making up again. I don't.
I said that too. I said that about her too.
Yeah, don't.
I said that about her too.
Yeah. Look at this troll. I like this troll right here. Look at that. Look at that lip.
And this is the one. Let me tell y'all this too. The one that what actually happened to the people that I don't talk to was Heidi. I remember Heidi cursed me out for the second time. Remember when she did that and I wasn't even bothering her and I just believed Nicole.
Yeah,
but
I remember.
I didn't like her, so she couldn't remain neutral. So here I am going back, back and forth, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I finally went over. Why are you over here now, Tracy? I was like, "Okay." So that one, I'm like, "No, we cannot do it again." Then 7 Stars did it, and I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "I can't." So all those people, it's like if you don't know how you're gonna, and the people they're just followers. That's why they do that. From one to the next, they're here, they're there, and they're everywhere. I'm like, why don't you just stand for what you believe in? Do you believe in X, Y, and Z? Stand on that. Don't let people sway you depending on the season or whatever, or the type of person that they are, their beliefs. No, but they can't stand on their own. They just have to be like swayed by everything. And just like Rita is just pathetic, and I'm so sick of talking about her. I really am, but she is just really sad.
And they saying she missing. Don't nobody care about her being missing. Maybe she in Washington trying to go see Trump. Who knows? Who cares?
I just feel like all these people get on here and they so stupid. Like, I didn't understand. I'm gonna do this. Ness, no mess. Ness, you was sitting up there the day before talking about how pretty Tracy was, how this Tracy the queen, this, that, and the other. And then the very next day did a video flipping on Tracy. And I said, this is in real time. I'm like, wow, I see why Tracy act the way she act. I do. And this is what I was saying to Nika. I always say this, and people be like, oh, Nika little here, Nika little this. No, I'm not Nika hitter, because if it was me, I wouldn't fuck with none of y'all. Nika is better than me. Because when include Min Pam, no offense, nothing against Min Pam, but Min Pam flipped the script on Nika, cussed her out, dogged her out, talked about a wig, then apologized. And then I'm like, Nika. She was like, no, I don't forgive her. And they said, and then she turned around and did it.
You know why, Lady Detroit? Because when Sean Brady kicked her to the curb, she been running around trying to make friends with everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she got mad at me because I didn't know who Strong Mama Chrissy was. She talked about the little girl dragged her so bad. So I went over to see who this is she was talking about. I seen a young lady with 9 kids. The kids were dressed beautifully. The house looked nice. Her hair, nails, and face was pretty. So I jumped over and said, what is she jealous? Why she talking about this little girl? And when I did that, she came at me. Then me and her went back and forth, and that's it. And that's why she don't speak to me, which I don't care, because I used to like her. I used to watch all the little dollars.
She's unstable.
I don't care, and I don't see her in anybody chat. But I have been seeing her. Now, I think I may have saw her when I was moderating over to tell Lady Nika, but I don't see her. Let Lady Nika, I don't see her. But that's what she got against me, and I really don't care, because I still think the lady, my Strong Mama Chrissy, I still think she's a beautiful young lady.
I adore her. That woman takes care of her business. She takes care of her kids. Let me tell you, and it ain't no act, because she always, when she goes and does her hauls and stuff, she gets like the construction paper and stuff for them. She gets like colors. I mean, she keeps those kids busy. She's always keeping them on the go.
She has to. She got 9 damn kids. I'm not going to sit here and tell you any lies. I would never come on here because, number one, I am a mother. I'm a Black mother, and I'm a woman, and I sympathize with anybody. My thing is, I would never put Chrissy down. I would never say anything. Really, I wouldn't come on here and drag her or do anything like that. But no, I'm not a fan of hers either, and I'm not a supporter. I don't want my little girls to look at her and think that that's okay to have 9 kids. And this is what happens. This, and she got a lot of people sponsoring her. She got a lot of people backing her. She got a lot of people doing things to help her get that way. The average person would be broke as hell on welfare or really working 2 or 3 jobs to take care of of that family. So no, me personally, I don't want my little girls looking at that. But me personally, I don't want my daughters looking at Kim and Khloe Kardashian either. I'm a realist. I don't want my daughters looking at people that bought that damn Kylie bought a whole new face.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They all look totally different. They all look totally different.
Body, everything black. But that boy she was with told her to do that. You got to reach out to the black market. The one she was with that used to be a black China. But let me go backstroke to something you just said. I didn't know that Butte dragged Nika that bad. I just know that she was over there with Sean Gacy. Now she want to run around and make friends with everybody over here who's don't roll with Roy.
And it's fake. I don't know
but how did her and SB friendship break up? I missed that.
I don't know. All I know is when they broke up, all of a sudden she friends with Philly Boy, Nikki, Duchess, Kelly, just everybody who we roll with. Everybody. Except me, because I came over there asking her why she going off on this little girl, strong mama Chrissy. And no, you're right, Lady Detroit. I wouldn't teach my girls either. Nowadays in time, it's not like our parents' days when they would have from 5 to 15 children. Things are harder. But from what I see, right, they care of them. So I did say, well, so what if people want to donate to her? You know, and so she got mad, came on here and started calling me Grandma Blessed, and me and her the same age. You know, anyway, we went back and forth, and it is what it is, and that's how it happened between me and her. Because I used to watch all the time.
All unstableness. That's what it is. It's all unstableness. That is exactly how it is.
How everybody, a lot of people to say all these things about them, and then turn around and they apologize, and we're friends again, we're buddies again. Right. Do you know that same person's gonna turn around and do the same thing eventually to you again?
Exactly.
It just be a matter of time. That's why when people be like, "Oh, well, why you not a content?" People be like, "Why you not a content creator?" Honestly, I don't have the attitude to be one. I don't have time for that silly mess. And automatically, if I come in, I don't even want to be on a beef sector. I would want to talk about things that's black issues because I'm an activist. Actually, girl, I will be dragged into the beef sector automatically. So I already know that's how it will be.
Stuff can get real draining. It can get draining.
Oh yeah, I just wouldn't want to do that.
I don't blame you.
But you know, when people got an enemy in common, like she got a lot of enemy, that's what they do. But at the same time, I'm done. I don't have nothing against this woman. I'm just giving you the history of me and her. If anybody ever wanted to know what happened, that's what happened. I ain't said nothing out of line to that lady. I just came on here and said I thought the girl was beautiful. Simple as that.
Well, now I say when people tell me who they are, really, really the saying, it is a saying, and everybody keeps saying it, but it sounds cliche, but it's true. Like, because I'm telling you, all those I have forgave after the first time, and we fell back out all over again. So there's no reason for me to never rock with me. There's no reason for me to be like, okay, yay, I'm cheering you on. No.
Yeah, and that's what I like about you. That's what I like about. About Tracy. Tracy be like, no, See, Tracy will be me. That will be me. No, don't apologize to me. You can take your apologies and stuff it. I'm good. I don't. You done show me who you are. I don't need 3 and 4 examples for you to show me who you are.
Because 9 times out of 10, they gonna do it again.
There you go.
And that's exactly what happened. That's why I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that. That's crazy. It's just ridiculous.
Right where they at.
Y'all, I'm gonna drop my link one more time. I'm gonna be out of here in a minute. If anybody got any else thing to say, but I sure enjoying y'all this morning. Girl, time be going by fast. Tracy, I see why you always ended up being on 3, 4, 5 hours. And once you get involved in the conversation, that's how it goes.
We were on for 6 hours last night, but it was good because we was more of a mellow note at first, and then it was kind of intense, and then it turned to mellow, and then it just got crunk. I think after you left, Lady Detroit, after you left, it was just like, oh my God, because everything was happening. So it was like all emotions in a live, which makes it good. Different things.
Good morning,
that was a good live.
I see you somewhere. Let me see if that's you right there. Good, Reed. Good morning, Reed.
Hey, Reed of Philadelphia. Hey, baby.
Hey, Reed.
You must have slept late too. I'm telling y'all, it's 9:34 here. I know it's late where you guys are.
It's 11:30.
It's 12 o'clock here.
It's 11:30 here.
Yeah, 9:34.
12:30 here. And Tracy had me. I said, Nika said, "Oh, Tracy, you gonna go live? You gonna go live?" I said, "Oh my God, my eyes is barely awake now." And then Tracy,
I love
Tracy say yes, and I said, "Oh my God." So then I went over there. And I stayed on that panel. We had us a good time talking about marriage, talking about once a little silliness passed, talking about marriage and this, that, and the other. We got past it. And I understand that you were saying, she said about her father and everything, but you as a mod, you can't take that personal. You can't take that out on people. And I feel like she kind of made me look bad and embarrassed me. Like, you can't, how dare you insult Tracy? I didn't insult.
No. And I'm sorry.
I said Tracy is so blonde and it is so cute.
Yeah, I see some people, because she's looking at it. Just think about it. Like, she doesn't know like your personality or anything, or she's seeing that and she don't know if it's a troll coming in, probably saying, Tracy's blonde or whatever, because it could be, some people, it could be taking the shade. I don't take it a shade from you, but if anybody else would have came in and did that, I'd have been like, block. That I don't know, I'd have been like, because that's just.
I'm just gonna say this: it came from Nika Page, because I removed her comment on Nika Page. That's where it came from, and she just wanted to wait. I said one thing to get me. That's all it was. And I removed her comment. I removed several because Nika has said, the lady, I forgot her name. She was so nice. Came on there and said, let's take religion out of it. So I started removing the comments because I saw that it was getting kind of hot with the religious comments. Mm-hmm. And that was it. It was nothing personal, but just tell the truth. That's why I said yesterday, she was like, don't sit there. And then the Kendra lady told me some weird, we know your personality. I felt like that was kind of messed up to do me like that. And that's not how I am. That's not me. If I offend somebody, I will apologize. And that's why when I came on your panel, because I want to make sure this is clear. When I came on your panel, I said, Tracy, would that offend you? And I just asked, because if it did, let me apologize right now and clear this up.
No,
I am 42 years old. I don't have time for this.
Yeah. No, I think that I hear what you're saying. It started in a different chat and she was saying it didn't or whatever, but I mean, I don't get offended if somebody I know says it. It's totally different. But see, there's different people, because some people will say it that know me just to be slick and be, like downplaying me. I know that because Miss Creel tells me, she goes, Tracy, you're so funny, because sometimes you'll be like, no, I didn't even know that. And I'm like, I don't. I could just be like, what happened, And so I understand, like, from that aspect, because, some people said it before too. But that's why
you could be on Tracy Live. Tracy don't pay attention. Oh, I didn't even know that happened. And you be like, Tracy.
I know. Sometimes I'll be looking off, or I'm walking around doing something or whatever. I don't even be like just continuously like just involved with everything. I'm like, really, that went on? What was I? That's the first thing.
And I understand that, Tracy, because that's what I'm doing too. I'm looking at the chat and I'm helping my moms delete, and I might miss some comments. That's why I'm getting to have to highlight them so I won't miss them. Now I got somebody back here saying it's me with the T. Now I don't know. You got to show yourself. Stay back there.
Yep, exactly.
Now I only got 87 likes. I got all the way up to 257. That's a shame. I couldn't even get 100 likes. I got to keep coming here begging for likes. It makes me not
because you get all these trolls. Bless that's why.
Yeah. Look at this back there. Look like they're trying to do some sexual things. Now you're not coming on here. Y'all so stupid.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Yeah, girl.
I hate the part. I said I'm gonna get up in the morning. I want read Miss Auntie Bless Live because I'm ready to hear, because I want to hear what they got to say. And then I was asleep. I missed the part about Rita. I missed the part. I know y'all talked about it. I'm so mad at myself because I called myself a Rita.
It was a lot. Yesterday was a busy time.
Let me get the people from back here real fast.
I was like, wow. And then plus everybody was live. I was live. 7 Stars was live. I had a drag her. She was sharing.
Let me say this real fast.
7 Stars was live.
Go kick the person from the studio. I said the name was It's Me with the T, but when I went back there to see what it is to get rid of it, it say Lipstick Alley something.
Who was 7 Stars talking about? Because she don't even be on here.
She was trying to drag me or whatever, and I was like, what? And then she was over there streaming my live over and over again. And I was like,
she always streaming somebody live.
I wonder why 7 Stars do that. It's like she don't even be on here. Then she just come out the woodworks, making a video about people. And we like, you not even in the mess no more.
I was like, whenever she ain't dealing with a nigga, she come back on to try and roast. She takes it out on everybody. And I'm like, no, honey. No, we're not going to do that. So that's why I politely told her she can start that bull ass up again, and we will go back down memory lane and revisit the dead children. And I mean, it's not funny that they died. Hell no. but don't start with me, Seven, because you knew about some of the stuff and you never told about it. That's what I told her.
Leave
so
Tracy alone, 7 stars. Leave her alone, girl.
I didn't even know she still make videos, y'all.
This is why I don't like her. When she first came out, I was like one of her real supporters. I used to be like, Nika, go watch 7 stars, because she really didn't talk about the mess. She would talk about Black issues and different things.
Mm-hmm.
I had been in that girl chat, but she would always be like, hi, Simone, my baby, blah, 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 every time. Then one day, I guess because Tracy had cussed her, got her all the way together this day. And I went over there, I go in the chat and I say, hey, everyone. And she go, get this bitch out of here. We don't know her to this, that, and the other.
Oh my God.
I go on her comments. I said, wait a minute, you raggedy, muff wearing wig wearing bitch. I went off on her in the comments. I told her, first of all, I've been sitting here supporting you for a whole month and you know who I am. Why would you sit there? She said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were a troll or anywhere. I said, so that wasn't the way to handle it, was it? And she said, no, well, if I offended you, she came on a video and said, if I offended you, I apologize. I said, bitch, fuck you. It ain't no if you offended me. I told you, ho, you offended me. So see, I tell you,
she did the same thing to Gigi. She was over there calling Gigi. She cussed her out that day, calling her all kind of white bees and everything for no reason. That woman did not bother her. Gigi's for life. And she told me about it, and she was like, and she was on her channel, and I was like, what happened? And she was telling me, and I remembered that day she was in there when she said block her, and I was like, oh my God, after she called her all kind of white bees. And she was like, you know, she was like, she was so hurt because of that. And 7 Stars, she just came out of the woodwork with it. And I think what happened is she don't realize when she's under the influence of that dark liquor. Really, she was under the influence of that dark liquor, and she had a nigga in the bed. I remember her going ham. Baby, she was going ham. And I was like, did she try and show out when she get these niggas over there or what? I don't get it.
I think her and her cankles, girl, she don't sit down. And that's why I knew she had the weight loss surgery, because you can see how sunken her face is compared to her body.
Is that why her neck is like that? Because she has a collarbone popping out. I'm like, that's not normal.
Yeah, I have been paying attention to all of that. And that's when I was like, you know what, this is a crazy broad right here. And then when all that stuff came out about the dead kids and stuff, I believe every bit of it. It seemed like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think she looks sick now. And I think she done lost too much. Y'all see that little face?
Well, just because, okay, she's bottom heavy, so she loses, I guess, on her top part. But the bottom is like there, you know?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the lips too big for her face, y'all. And you see all the little bones up here, but you can't see the bottom. But for what we heard when that guy came out here that she was obsessed over, he was talking about how fat it was, how the fat was hanging down her legs to her ankles. She needed to go get some fat removal.
Child, yeah, Pyro. Yep, he did say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did say that. But y'all, I'm getting ready to throw my music on, get ready to get out of here.
Who's going live next? I'm like, who's going live next?
But Shintig, I hope that's you, girl. I got my finger on the thing.
Yeah, that's me.
You got some parting words, baby. I'm gonna get ready to throw the music on in a minute. And who else going live yet? Because while
I want to say we're partying on Nika's channel later on tonight for my birthday. We're partying on Nika's channel.
Okay, what time tonight? I'm gonna run around a little bit. Did y'all set a time yet?
No, because I got to run around too. My mom and dad. See, this is what makes me mad. We're celebrating Father's Day and my birthday. I just can never get my day, period. Yeah, I know my daddy got to take my time for me. Every year it happens too. But I love my daddy, so I just let it go. But I'm going to go over my parents' house in the country, and then I'll be back home. So it'll be probably later on this evening.
Well, I hope so, because I know I'm finna do some running around. I told you I'm getting out of here today.
I'm just ready to go to sleep. I haven't been asleep all night.
Yeah, I've been up all night.
You better go to bed.
I am. I'm going to sleep. I'm talking about who's going live.
Everybody that came on the panel today and be playing the music as I'm working my way up out of here. I really enjoyed the conversation.
I did too. I enjoyed y'all ladies.
Thank you for the cash app, not the cash app. Thank you for the super chat that I did give you guys. If you really liked my video, go ahead and give me some more thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you can, if you don't mind, it look like I'd be begging for like I'm trying to get like Deanna Irving them now. Like that effing video.
Yes, exactly. Like that MF video.
Like the effing video. Bless me if y'all want to bless towards my channel on the way out. If y'all too don't see it, or you see my replay, y'all see all my information up there. And I'm gonna throw my little music on so we can get ready to come on up here. We can do the little stanky leg up on out of here. Okay.
I'm gonna twerk out, bless.
Okay, that's
See you guys later. See you, Tracy. See you and Shantae.
Me too.
I didn't mean to come
Okay, bye y'all.
That's an old dance, stanky leg, walking the dog, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, bless.
All right,
Okay,
y'all.
I'm gonna
Drop the
email you,
diamonds, y'all.
Tracy.
Drop the diamonds. Yay. Let's get them diamonds down, y'all. On your way out, give me a like if you don't mind. Because I know some people be forgetting, though. And I know I had a lot of haters here. And
Okay, bye everyone.
I'm going to get you on my way out. Okay, Win Shanty, baby, thank you. Let me get this troll on the way out with this funny name. You see Detroit, but I'm going to get him right now myself. Let me see what them dots at. You got them. Bye-bye. I love when I do that. Don't forget, let's see, she said, don't forget about it. Oh, I'm not gonna forget, baby. I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and email again, tell her come on now. Cause was supposed to do this a couple days ago though. Thank you, Heat Wave, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. I can't get it like Spilly Boy, but I can still get them diamonds down, y'all. Drop them on the way out. Drop the diamonds. I don't see no diamonds. I can't get a like. I can't get a diamond. Let me see. I ain't getting no diamond. Hey, that mean girl, I'm on my way out of here. Drop some diamonds, y'all. Bye. Bye, Miss Destiny. Drop some diamonds, y'all. Wow. Thank you, Win Shanty, for the diamonds. It's like I'm begging for likes and diamonds. That's what I'm doing. I'm begging for likes and diamonds. Ooh, right. I got a lot of haters was here today. Thank you, Paulette, for the diamonds. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Enchante. Thank you. Hello. Hello.